Hallelujah.
Happy New Year. Oh,
Welcome to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, BC.
I'm fucking Rob.
Right. The Savage.
dude, there's no sound coming out from your end, Val.
That shows you didn't say anything.
I saw her lips moving. She I didn't hear it. I was like, what the? But anyway, Flaming Bees.
TFA 1024, the TF Addict.
And I'm Briximus Prime.
I know, holy shit, Bricks actually showed up to the beginning of a show this time.
Yeah.
Somebody call it the Guinness Book of World Records.
I wonder who was responsible for that.
I wasn't stuck doing homework for once.
Anyways, everybody, tonight's topic is a Q&A. You guys already know how these go, but for those who don't, let me fill you in. How Q&As work here on the Scrapyard is we ask each other a bunch of questions, but we also address questions in the comment section. Now, of course, level of courtesy, if you aren't sure that a specific question is too personal, by all means, ask, hey, is this too far? Is this pushing too far for a specific reason? And if anyone says yes, that is, then we just squash it and move on. But as per usual, we're going to do figure appreciation of the week, and then TFA needs to say something. So figure appreciation. Well, there's just one problem with that. The child's doesn't really collect figures. So what are we gonna do with her?
I have so many figures. I have Funko Pops galore.
To be fair, we are not specified on just Transformers or has to be posable action figures.
I'm well aware. Just
I have Funko Pops galore. You literally bought me 2 of them.
Okay, fine, fair enough. All right.
Could also do plushies.
I also have a shit ton of those.
Well, grab one. Grab one and show it off.
Grab that one.
Okay, well, with that being stated, Bricks, I hope you remembered, because you're first.
Okay, I actually did pick a figure. I did plan it.
Holy fuck! He came prepared this time. Holy shit!
My figure appreciation for this week is Studio Series Sideways.
Oh,
so underrated. Such an underrated.
I recently replayed the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen game in its entirety, and it made me appreciate this figure a whole lot more.
Yeah, I think I still have mine. He was definitely a surprise figure.
Okay, I gotta ask this question because now I can't unsee it. Does anyone else see Barricade in that for some reason? Like he could be like a relative to Barricade, because I swear he looks very similar.
Everybody brings that up, and it just I don't even want to try and go into it because it's such a confusing thing. All right, TFA, you're up.
I didn't give consent to go second. Okay, fine. My figure appreciation is rather special. I mean, all of them are, but for all intents and purposes, I once again have to shout out my very good friend on Instagram and Facebook, Cerberus Customs, because this beautiful motherfucker managed to make me a custom Armada Red Alert out of JP93.
That is such a good fucking custom.
That looks great.
I agree.
Really good.
And I now have as soon as I can switch my camera, I now have my Armodern collection.
You can say you have your Armada.
No,
Armodern.
Armodern. Like Armada and modern.
Lindsay, this is your turn, good sir. What do you have for us today? I think I already know.
Okay, my figure appreciation. Here it is. I decided to go with. I don't care what you guys say about this, but the Beast Machine Supreme Cheetor.
Oh, that thing. Okay, never mind.
You thought I was gonna go with that remote controlled Godzilla, weren't you?
Honestly, I was kind of hoping you were because I think it's cool as hell.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna have a problem with it because would it be still considered a figure?
No, it still counts as a figure. The only time I would have had an issue with it is if you were trying to take up all the figure appreciation, trying to show how it works.
Dude, if the fucking RoboSen Transformers count as figures, that Godzilla counts as a figure.
All right, you know what? Then
save it for next week. We got questions and such.
Damn it!
Plushie.
Hamster.
So what is the plushie of?
It's a hamster.
He's a hamster.
My dad got it for me for my birthday 2 years ago, I think.
Hamster.
It was from FYE at Woodfield Mall, and I love him, and he's been my baby since.
Hamster.
I was gonna say
Hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah, given she's going to be a part of this for
It's chunky.
a good while to come, we gotta start paying attention to see how much more descriptive she gets over time.
The
Just
chunky
a side
hamster.
note, because she
All right, Savage.
FYE.
All right, Savage. All right, Savage.
Thanks, Monkey.
I see what you did there, you son of a bitch.
You found the loophole.
I saw that half a man.
Do the moonwalk. Anyway.
No, that ain't the moonwalk. That's the mech walk.
Billie Jean is not my love.
But no,
The Cybertron walk. Oh, wait, actually, no, it's the Megazord. Never mind.
Can we let him show his thing?
Anyway,
It's the moon-based.
for my
walk.
future in a week, because it has to be a double deal with it.
It's Michael Jackson.
Hey,
Wee.
Another figure that's just completely underrated from a shit mold.
So how's everyone doing? He says, Cameron's
Shut the
saying on me.
fuck
Oh,
All right,
fuck you too.
go.
I'm gonna get hit for this, so you guys are gonna witness murder.
We already
Josh
do.
will be nice.
No, he won't. He will not be nice.
Oh my god! Murder.
oh my
I didn't even get hit, but I got murdered.
he told me he was going to leave me all his toys, I assure you. He totally said that.
You're a mainline collector, sir. Also, dibs on his title.
Your turn.
Dibs on the Motormaster. Anyway.
So, my turn for figure appreciation of the week. Okay, so if memory serves me right, last week my figure appreciation was Tasmania Kid, and the major reason why was I mentioned the whole when you see that figure do that one specific thing that they did in the show, you remember? For that exact same reason, I could not go with anybody other than United Voyager Animated Prime. Just, oh my god.
oh
I
yeah,
remember when you first got that.
He is
It's
a sexy beast.
it's such a great fucking figure. Like,
I
I
remember when I
remember
got
when
mine.
you got that.
I remember when I got mine. I had a package disguised as that, but it was a mail bomb. I almost died.
yeah, I remember that.
Didn't you get that when you lived with us, Josh?
No, that was a different Prime.
That's probably-
the act
that was
looks
probably
almost the exact same.
That's probably the OG animated Prime you're thinking of.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's a remake of one from back from like 2008, 2009.
Is it technically considered a remake if it's new?
Josh.
Yeah, it's a remake. It's a brand new mold. It's not a retool or repaint or whatever.
Yeah, this is a brand new figure. Anyways, Now, let's go ahead and get into the questions and answers portion of the show. But before we do that, TFA needs the floor.
I wouldn't say I need the floor. Hi. So, first and foremost, a big old ball weep, grognaw weep, nitty bong to everyone. I'd like to, even though I don't have to, I feel like I should. I want to formally apologize for missing last week's episode, which makes me feel doubly bad because that was a topic that I pitched and I did want to be part of it. As you can see, I no longer have my colors. I am officially dead inside and out because caretaking has become so involved that I just don't have the time to create content anymore. So this is kind of a symbol to say, hey, TFA is done for a while. I'm also here to basically say that I am not going to be able to participate in every single episode, nor expect me in every single episode. For various reasons. Again, caretaking be priority number one. Sometimes the topics aren't always my cup of tea, which I've expressed that several times, but it's more so caretaking, housekeeping, and other responsibilities outside of the realms of the interwebs. So if I'm not on the next episodes or so, please don't show an overwhelming amount of concern. Please understand I'm still alive. I'm just taking care of my dad, the house, our cats.
Do you want to be a liar?
Just trying to do what I can in the situation that I'm in. If you want more info, go check out my last live stream that I did on my channel titled Until All Is Fun. There's more information there if you want that, and if you want even more information, I did make a Instagram story as well. You can read up on that as well. Those aren't plugs, those are just resources for you to be in the know as opposed to still stay in the dark. So that's all I wanted to say. Oh, and also expect the grayscale logo for however long. Colors ain't coming back.
The colors will come back when Tidal Wave arrives.
Honestly, not even then, because I will not be able to make anything.
You know what? I'm putting bets on it now. As soon as he has Tidal Wave, all the colors are coming back. Gone now.
And specifically, it'll be in the colors of Tidal Wave: purple, gray, yellow, silver.
Happy days are yet to come.
It's not necessarily like happy days or anything. It's just a
Okay.
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup. I'm gonna guess that's TJ.
That is not TJ.
What happened? Why am I being mentioned?
TJ is not on the stream. TJ is right here.
The tomato soup, aesthetic pico. Hi.
Who are you? Who is you, human?
Yeah, seriously, who the fuck is you? Anyway,
take it or leave it.
It's a live stream. Other people are allowed to come here and watch. Let's not be that. Those people.
You're right.
You don't have better things to do on a
So
Friday
let's continue with the usual Scrapyard shenanigans. So first things first.
Asshole.
Where's the baby?
The baby is actually currently in the bedroom.
Oh. But there's a Beansy.
But I had the beansy, yes.
Hi, Beansy Bean. Sweet boy.
So are we starting with the questions?
Yes, we are starting with the questions now. So if anybody has any, now is your chance to ask them. Also, any thoughts on things that happened during this year with all the craziness?
What do we mean by craziness?
Yeah, depending
There's
on the craziness you're going into, because you got to bear in mind, we're only like a couple weeks in.
Are we talking about like sickness, or are we going like 2023? Like, are we talking about the craziness last year, or like the beginning of this year?
I mean, even the beginning of this year started out kind of shit.
Honestly, probably.
Like the explosion in Fort Worth, a couple more celebrity deaths.
I didn't know about any of that.
Yeah, now that I would.
Yeah.
Fortnite is still around.
Okay, that's not.
Somehow.
Yeah, not a lot happened beginning of the year, so I at that point, I'm sorry, you got to be a little bit more specific than that.
Yeah, Pico, you might
What
want to
happened in the past 19 days of this year? Liddy turned 2.
We got all over.
Yeah.
Josh is going to be 30. Wait, 31? 30? 30? 31?
30. I think
Yes, I'm
You're
going to
old.
be 31.
You're going to be old.
I am.
You
I'm
are
going to be
not
17, dude.
I'm enjoying this. I'm already enjoying this.
the age-old debate of old age.
It's okay.
I'm just more enjoying the fact that you just straight up just calling your age out into existence for zero reason. Just you're old.
So it reminds me of a story.
Oh God, he's already reminded of a story. He's pulling the thing out. Back in my day,
He's already reminiscing.
Back in my day,
Deluxes were only
the beat of Uncle Savage.
Back
He's
in my
already
day,
he's already
we had
reminiscing.
MySpace. We always knew who your friends were because they were all up MySpace.
He's already reminiscing. Throw him into the old person's home.
Oh, Jesus.
Back in my day, deluxe class Transformers were only $10.
Oh, please don't get into that debate right now. Please do not get that started right now. Please, for all that is good and holy, do not bring that up.
I do have some.
I have one. Back in my day, you rented DVDs from Netflix.
Okay, so Briximus, if you have an actual question, by all means, go ahead. And feel free to tell us who it's aimed at, if it is.
Well, so I actually did, as I mentioned before, prepare in advance for this one. The 3 questions I picked were kind of like a general, questions for kind of everybody, I guess. I guess we could go through everyone one by one, but my first question was, what's the one Transformers YouTuber person you watch very religiously?
Mine is literally just Josh.
Aww.
And
the audience. Can we get a studio audience?
YouTuber.
Aww.
3, Go.
Shit, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Engo here myself.
For me, I know it started off with P.O. for a while. It was obviously the greats of the day. It was P.O., it was Optibotimus. I don't want to hear anything about him. I know times have changed, but he used to be good. Then later I discovered Thew and Emgo. So I think I'd have to go with a tie between both Emgo and Thew because they're both actually very well done. Actually, I'm going to throw T Fanpage 101 in the ring too because his reviews they're just phenomenal the way that he does them. He adds a certain fun factor that a lot of people don't tend to add.
He cracks us all the fuck up too.
He's amazing.
Clearly, you haven't watched my channel enough.
Well, to be fair, we're only just starting to really get to know you, so we don't have nearly as many of your videos on our
I'm just being overly dramatic.
Wait. You have a channel?
Oh my fuck!
God damn! Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Wait, that brings up a question. Did you guys watch Ginormo? The whole thing that Stephen he did?
No. Not everybody answered the previous question though.
Okay.
So you said Emgo. Honestly, for me, I'm gonna have to say it's a tie between Thew and TJ Omega.
For me, it's always been Few, and then even though this isn't technically toy reviews, I also really watch Chris McFeely a lot in his Transformers: The Basics.
I mean, he does cover a vast majority of like the toy stuff in each segment, but like, yeah, you can't go wrong with Chris McFeely.
Well, yeah, it's just a lot of people were naming off specifically toy reviewers. I was specifically asking for Transformer people in general, but.
Oh shit!
Okay,
I mean,
so
okay. See, because whenever people say like Transformer content creators, they immediately go to reviewers because that's kind of where everyone's mind goes.
It's
So
mostly reviewers.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then like my list has just gotten longer.
But yeah, Chris McFeely is my other big one.
Yeah, Chris McFeely. I love watching Chris McFeely. Like I said to you, I actually watch. Other than like a few things from TJ that I don't generally care about, I do watch TJ Omega almost religiously now.
Seven.
I can speak now. Okay.
No, you can't speak now.
I will let him whoop your ass, Bricks. I will let him whoop your ass.
He insulted me first.
It's okay because no one has even heard you trying to begin with. Now, anyway, you may talk.
Excuse me, who has 1,000 subscribers?
Excuse me, who falls apart like a bunch of bricks? Oh wait.
Damn.
Anyway, continuing on
that was
to
good.
actually answer the fucking question. It's been a long while since I actually even touched on just watching other reviewers and just general Transformers content. Though, if I wanted to really just go in general, I remember watching a whole lot of Chris. I forget the name. Not McFeely. There's a different Chris. This was one. It was one of the major Chris's that was like doing a bunch of the whole. Oh, hey, here's what's possibly coming on the next introduction of the Transformer movies, where Chris Canada or some shit like that. He did a whole bunch of like possible read-throughs and like kept people up to date to like, oh, this just in on the Rise of the Beast movie, we got the Jazz car, but it turns out that's actually not Jazz. We don't know who the name of it is yet, but we're gonna keep you updated to learn more later on.
Shit, sounds familiar.
All I remember is that he's an Asian man in Canada.
Oh, it's not Chris. That's Raging Nation.
Raging Nation. My bad. Isn't his name Chris? Anyway.
No, his name's Alex Yu.
I feel bad considering that fact that he's also my own name. Anyway. But yeah, Raging Nation. I enjoyed watching all of that. I especially watched his when he did do them, his hunts. They were especially. Yeah. His hunts were especially fun, especially his hunt for the Soundwave, Masterpiece Soundwave.
Yeah, I got into his channel in 2020. Actually, I remember.
I will never
forget.
Right Sorry.
So,
yeah,
the child had a question.
The question was, did anyone watch Stephen He's Ginormo?
Not super familiar with his stuff aside from the memes, so no.
I've been meaning to check it out. I just haven't had time.
I also watch a lot of Jobby the Hong, but I didn't bring him up because he doesn't always do Transformers, and he also doesn't post as consistently as some people, but I still love a lot of his content.
Jobby is fucking hilarious. Oh, yeah. Certified. But
even if he doesn't do just Transformer stuff, his reviews are always entertaining.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest about one thing. Jobby the Hong is the one reviewer that's so unhinged that no one else is able to keep up with that same type of fucking energy and level.
I don't know about that. T-Fan Page 101 and him are kind of like up there. So much so where it's like T-Fan Page got called the discount version of Jobby.
I'm pretty sure TFN has the same energy.
VBS. Hi, maybe it's.
Who the fuck?
He's been a long time viewer of the show, so every single time he pops on, he gets the personal chant because he's been with us for quite a while.
Me and Brooks were both just confused.
I was like pretending that I'm part of it, like yeah. Whoa.
No,
we were just kind of waiting.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
No,
what is happening?
I did that same thing when I joined one of the episodes when they started. And I'm like, maybe who's this?
Maybe who are we talking about again? Maybe yes. Maybe
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Who's this guy? Baby, yes. Yeah, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna check.
So I've got a question for the masses.
Huh?
If there is one movie that you could watch on a day-to-day basis and never get sick of it, what is it?
just in general.
Just in general.
Like, we talking like full sit-through watch, or we talking like white noise filling as well? Like, you could do something and have it play in the background.
Basically, you can either continuously sit through it or have it playing in the background while you're working on stuff.
All of the above.
It does not matter.
All the
Josh
above,
knows my answer.
Okay, I'm gonna start things off hot then. The Last Night.
I knew BC was gonna walk off.
I don't care. That is my favorite of the Transformers Michael Bay movies. It will always be my favorite of the Transformers Michael Bay movies. I never get tired of it. I do get tired of the stupid sexual jokes though, but
There's grayscale, and there's a black scale.
Hey,
just
I mean,
Scooby?
voice actor Kellen Goff loves Revenge of the Fallen. So
wait, who?
Kellen Goff.
Just Scooby is a scam. What the fuck?
Who that? I don't know who that is.
He's voiced in a lot of anime. He's done video games. He guest starred on Jobby's video of where he reviewed Revenge of the Fallen. Apparently, Kellen Goff has watched Revenge of the Fallen like over 30 times in his lifespan.
I mean, to be fair, Revenge of the Fallen gets as much shit, if not, actually, I think it gets less shit than The Last Night now. But at the time, that movie was shat on so much, and it's like, it's not that bad.
I still shit on Revenge of the Fallen. That movie is garbage.
Damn.
But we all bought the toys though, so.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that's because the fucking toy line was a goddamn banger. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but without the movie, there wouldn't be the toys.
Yeah, well, that movie can go fucking die in a hole.
And the video game, fantastic.
It depends on which one. If you're talking the PS2/Wii version or the PS3, Xbox 360 one.
Well, the one I have is the 360.
Smart man.
Okay.
Yeah, the PS3 360 game is like leaps and bounds better.
I will never forget the time I bought the PS.
We'll never sell this thing. You'll fight me to the death for it.
I will never forget the day I bought a PS2 copy and it was not what I saw was promoted, and I got so pissed. I was like, we need to go to Kmart. I need to get the one I actually wanted. I still
The fact that you said Kmart too made me go.
Well, that's where I got it. I remember vividly. Okay.
Well, no, that's where I got it too.
Did your heart skip a beat?
I just want to give a brief story on this since we're on the topic. But literally, I remember being back in Pennsylvania in 2009 for a little while before we moved down here to Florida. My parents and I went to Kmart in New Kensington, Pennsylvania. We had to go across the Allegheny River Bridge. I hate that fucking thing. And we went to Kmart at like 8 p.m. and there was only one copy left of the PS3 version of Revenge of the Fallen.
You know, still theorized that apparently the Transformer War for Cybertron Fallout Cybertron games are still active on the PlayStation side of things, at least on PlayStation 3.
They're only active on the PC.
I was told they're still active on the PlayStation 3.
They are.
I think it's only Rise of the Darkspark that's still active, to my knowledge.
Well, from what I heard, I know it's because the Transformers Re-Energized project is kicking up their own servers.
So, does everybody else have an answer to my question?
Well, you know what my answer would be. Mine's the Goofy movie.
A timeless classic.
That is a good movie. That is a good movie.
That's my favorite movie.
Stay.
It's hard for me because there are a lot of movies that I can watch like that.
There is a lot of good movies.
Another one for me would also be Curious George. I feel like that's not hard to like watch at all. Like the original Curious George, the songs are just good, and you can just like watch it over and over.
Upside down.
I'm just gonna pick the one that's not like a big like movie franchise, like one that I feel like doesn't get commonly said. Probably The Iron Giant.
Oh,
Here's a man of culture. Here's a man of culture.
I was not ready for that. I felt everything of my childhood just.
Is that the Diamond Selects one?
Yeah. You know, because I can't afford anything else.
Well,
How is that? How is the Diamond Selects Iron Giant?
It's good. My only problem is the legs don't move outward very far. That's as far as his legs spread, and there's no ankle pivot.
Where'd you get it from?
Big Bad Toy Store.
He paid the shipping.
Yep.
My movie's going to be a real classic. The 1999 The Mummy.
That's a good movie as well. God damn.
Also, I've never seen it.
Really?
Wait, the 1999 what?
The Mummy.
Oh,
The Mummy.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
With Brendan Fraser.
The only one that exists?
The only one.
Tom Cruise.
Wait, hold on. No. Hold. Now I gotta see this. What's wrong with the third one? What do you mean the only one that exists? What do you mean?
No. I'm talking about a movie where it's called just The Mummy.
The third one. What was the third one?
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Okay, that one we could talk about because I love Jet Li.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that one.
Yeah, no. I know. You're like the one that's being talked about is The Mummy, which honestly, yeah. Fucking banger. For me though, I mean, unless Bees had an answer.
I can't think of anything.
Bees nuts.
Actually, I could switch mine from a Transformers one because I thought of a
No.
few more, actually.
I mean, sure.
So I'll make it brief because if it's not just Transformers, I can literally watch these movies over and over. Free Willy. Fucking love that movie because I love orcas. I love killer whales. They're just gorgeous creatures. Or Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh God!
Nope.
That's a classic.
I love
Y'all
it.
can keep that classic. I'm good.
Did I say it was someone else?
I will whoop your fucking ass and no one will ever find your body.
Jesus Christ.
I think I finally thought of one.
this is an unhealthy friendship. Anyways.
I know,
No.
right? I've been saying that the whole time. Bees, you're
Can I
saying-
speak, please?
Yeah.
Bionicle Mask of Light, the movie.
Oh, timeless. Timeless.
I hear an Aldar stimming in the background.
Speaking of Aldar, what the fuck is it? I was fully expecting Aldar in the comments by now.
Oh, what's
Summon the
funny,
dumbass.
Smell them.
what's funny, like, oh god, funny that you mentioned Takua or Jala's like Takua, because like he was like, what are the two dumbasses the names in Armada? Fred and Billy.
Fred and Billy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Billy, the guy who voiced Billy was the voice of Jala. So, like, I remember watching Armada around this time last year, and I was like, he sounds familiar. Google later, and like, holy shit. Oh my god, instead of shouting Takua, he's shouting Fred in utter annoyance.
Why did they
Like,
do that?
Takua, I mean, Fred, you're such a fat, annoying bitch.
Why do they have to?
My blood sugar, my therapist. Oh, I'm hungry.
Why do they have to add those two human characters to Armada? I will never know.
So the movie that I can watch on repeat on a regular basis.
Godzilla.
See,
Which one?
you thought I was going to say Godzilla. It's actually not.
Damn.
It's Gojira.
Godzilla.
He should run like he's Godzilla.
For me, it would have to be the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Oh,
I could watch that over and over again and never get tired of it. It is a movie that I'm so genuinely pissed we'll never get a sequel.
We say that, but watch us like 2 years from now. Hey, Power Ranger movie sequel.
You're like final fucking Lee.
I mean,
I will not believe anything until I actually see more on it at that point. I'm not taking any chances there.
No, but I'm just saying, like, realistically speaking, though, like, look at all the stuff that's been getting sequels and has been out for, like, decades. Like, Top Gun got a sequel.
Apparently, they're making a live-action Snow White.
They're making live-action remakes of every fucking Disney movie, and
Because
did you know
Disney's
Snow
run out of
White's supposed to
ideas,
be
so
like
they're
14
remaking
and the princess supposed to be like 35?
Jesus fucking Christ.
In the original movie, she's like
90s,
14 or 15, I think.
So
Either way, it's still pedophilia.
Yep.
I will.
And
I have
honestly-
yet to.
Honestly, I hope with all the bad publicity Rachel Zegler is giving Disney promoting the movie, I hope they either completely scrap the movie or just, if all else fails, recast her and give us the actual 7 dwarves instead of the 7 hipsters that robbed a Goodwill.
The
Josh
7 people
Allen's
we happen
here.
to have available.
There will never be a sequel to the Iron Giant. Brad Bird wanted the ending to be hopeful, not a sequel bait.
And then
I mean,
Let us fucking dream, jackass.
And also the reason why they changed it to the 7 hipsters instead of dwarves because Peter Dinklage was all butthurt about the stereotypes. I'm just like, what stereotypes? What the fuck are you talking about?
Dwarfism is actually considered a stereotype.
But even then, there are some people who have dwarfism who are like, dude, what the hell? There's some of us who want to make our big breaks in Hollywood. And Disney's like, oh, let's listen to the angry elf here and pander to his needs.
I hate the Disney live actions. I think the only one I actually liked was like Beauty and the Beast. Like
Beauty and the Beast was great.
Lady and the Tramp fucking sucked.
I couldn't
They did the live action Lady and the Tramp. It was not good.
Hey,
Lady and the Tramp was very forgetful.
I liked Lady and the Tramp, okay?
The live action?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad.
They're only
It didn't even follow the actual story from the first movie.
Also,
yeah,
BC,
and that's probably why I liked it. It wasn't a straight-up carbon copy. They actually tried to do something else, which is probably why I liked it.
Also,
and
BC,
that's why.
Sorry, I was just gonna say. Also, let's be honest, BC, you're a dog person. Of course, you're gonna like it.
And
but even I like the cartoon better, and I'm a dog person as well.
So, Bees?
I've only seen 2 of the live action remakes, Beauty and the Beast, which honestly I hated because it was like 95% carbon copy, and the other one being Aladdin. Now maybe this is my bias because Aladdin is my favorite animated Disney movie classic.
You did not just say Aladdin. Oh, ouch. Okay.
Maybe it's my bias because, like I said, I love it's the animated classic is my favorite Disney movie of all time. But I feel like they did enough with the story differently to where it wasn't like just like you could like literally play the movie side by side and it's identical with a few added bits here and there, which I will commend Beauty and the Beast for filling in some plot holes, like where Belle's mother was. and a couple other tidbits here and there, like who the Enchantress was. What the hell?
I'm so confused. But then
Me
again,
too.
that's not new.
Bro's getting smothered in snacks. Is he going home?
But anyway, so with Aladdin, I honestly, you can only do so much to deviate from the original Arabian Nights tale. But I feel like they did enough different with it to like make it appealing, at least to me.
Taking my shit.
One of my biggest concerns was how they were going to handle the genie. Were they going to make Robin Williams make Tim? God, what the hell is his name? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith. Will Smith. Thank you. I was afraid they're going to try and make him rip off Robin Williams, but no. The role for the genie, the original classic, was written for Robin Williams. Literally, it's Robin Williams being Robin Williams. But they made the genie in the live-action remake. It's literally Will Smith being Will Smith.
Which, yeah, that's fine.
Works. It worked.
I got the babies.
Puppers.
Yeah, the only problem I had with the Aladdin live-action remake was the pacing was just really weird.
Seems to be a struggle for a lot of movies.
Power metal.
I'm not familiar with the difference, so I can't answer.
Same here.
I would say power metal.
I would say I have not answered the question either way.
My answer is banana.
I agree.
Probably power metal, because there is a power metal band that I do listen to. So.
Anyway, Alex didn't get to answer. Go ahead.
So, for me, it's kind of hard to really choose because I've got to narrow down to two, and it's really hard to choose the two because it's like this one was really good. Will always fucking thrill me, but at the same time, the nostalgia.
Say both.
So I'm going to cheat and say both. Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Small Soldiers.
Oh, Small Soldiers is good. I remember seeing that on the network.
Especially since I know we aren't going to be getting a second movie for that, but we all saw the trailer. We all saw that fan-made trailer of a possible reboot. That looked
Wait, no, Broly or Small Soldiers?
Small Soldiers.
Wait, what?
It's not an actual one, but it was like a what if kind of thing. Like, what if they were to reboot Small Soldiers? It looks good.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one I was thinking of, but wasn't there also like a Small Soldiers video game being made or something?
There was. No, there was one already made. It's the one they forgot about. It's on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, it's like ancient old.
Actually, no, I think there's two of them. Two Small Soldier games.
Oh, I thought of another movie. If that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. I know your wife would agree on that one.
Actually, it was Tim Burton himself who said he didn't want any sequels or remakes of it.
Oh no, I'm just saying it's a movie you could watch over and over.
Oh, I see. We were talking about sequels and remakes, so I just...
Oh!
I
got confused.
Gonna get a lot of flack for that one. I've never seen
it. I'm gonna be that one person. I'm gonna get all the flack for this. I'm gonna be that one person. I feel, in my honest opinion, that movie gets too much hype.
Oh, shit.
In my opinion.
You can literally...
It's nothing against the movie. It's nothing against...
You could literally get attacked on both ends from...
Alex.
Yeah, like you're about to get... Oh, damn.
Bell, do it again.
What?
Bell, wrong direction. It'll hurt.
Wrong direction.
How is that the wrong direction?
Your right hand. You're looking to the right.
The camera's inverted.
That is my right hand.
No, the camera's inverted. That's
yeah.
Then in that case, it would be her left.
Oh, it's inverted.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. If you want to look towards him.
So
anyway,
like I said,
let me air my reason why out. I don't hate the movie at all. I like the movie too, but I feel, in my opinion, it gets way too hyped up a lot of the times. Yes, it's a great movie, but to me, the way some people like to make it as, it's almost as if they're trying to turn The Nightmare Before Christmas into its own religion, and I think that needs to calm down just a wee bit.
Oh, man down.
I'm pretty much signing my own death warrant when I say this, but I honestly feel the same way. It is not awful. It's not an awful movie. I mean, granted, I haven't seen it in a hot minute, but I honestly do feel like it is very, very, very overhyped.
Josh, don't let your wife into this room. Don't let your wife into this live stream, Josh.
Oh, she's watching already. I know she's watching.
No.
Who's dying first?
Technically, there are some sequels for it in the forms of some like video games and like novels, but beyond that, there's no actual like.
Yeah, but like, there's no proper sequel. Like, there's no official.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, hold on. Before you start killing me, Alan, to point out your comment just now, does get as much hype as bloody Final Fantasy VII and Dragon Balls. You're comparing apples and oranges here.
Yeah, honestly, Aladar,
you're going on a.
Don't even go there. You are literally about to try and attack two separate fan bases that are far more feral than the Transformers fan base. Do us all a favor.
Calm yourself, Twinkle Nuts.
Thank you.
You said Twinkle Nuts.
I think that's intentional.
Not
though. Anyway.
Twinkle Nuts.
Twinkle Nuts. Oh my god.
Twinkle,
Plus,
little nuts.
I'm gonna call Alan that the next time I see him.
Twinkle, twinkle, little nuts. How I wonder.
Plus, Final Fantasy VII and Dragon Ball.
Guys, TFA's trying to make it funny.
Thank you. I was trying to say, twinkle, twinkle, little nuts. How I wonder how they're.
It's always the last part. It's always being drowned out.
I said, how
okay,
I wonder.
Everyone mute. Everybody mute yourselves so he can say it.
No. I said, twinkle, twinkle, little nuts. How I wonder how they're cracked.
There we go.
First, that's what I'm calling Alan next time I see him. I'm calling him Twinkle Nuts next time I see him.
You know,
Bricksmith, repeat what you just said.
First we crack the shell, then we crack the nuts inside.
That's probably how they got cracked.
Who you calling unpragmatic? Yeah, let's take the Constructicons.
Anyway,
I made a fun.
Are any fan bases as feral as the Star Wars cult?
Oh
you say that, but Alan, aren't you a part of that same fucking cult? So aren't you just as feral?
Alan's part of fucking every cult.
Not the modern one. Not the modern one.
Okay, Alan, my question is, what Star Wars cult are you talking about? Are you talking about people who love all Star Wars, the people who are strictly the Star Wars equivalent of G1ers, the prequel lovers, or the people who are sucking up all the garbage?
Okay.
Most of the garbage coming up from Disney.
Okay, before this all starts really quickly turning into an Alan Bash Fest, let's move on.
I was asking him a genuine question as to what he was referring to.
It was gonna lead into an Aladar Bash Fest. I'm shutting it down.
But we have to crack the Twinkle Nuts.
They're already cracked.
Oh, let's crack them even more.
Also, it's our fucking job at this point. What are you complaining about?
Because I'm actually trying to run the show here.
We used to run the show with him while cracking his nuts. What are you talking about?
He's already doing that himself.
There, we cracked a nut. Moving on.
That means two things.
Are you actually crying? Oh my god, he's crying!
You started it, Rob.
Okay, I turned to check my phone, and I missed something. What the fuck did I miss?
Twinkle nuts.
He's crying.
Why?
He's literally crying.
I think my joke broke him.
It's not crying.
We're too funny.
I think
What'd you guys do to him?
I think my
We
joke
were too
about
funny.
The whole stupid.
We were hilarious.
Thing was,
Oh, he's
that's
laugh
what broke
crying. Okay.
Yeah, he's like he's legit laugh crying right now. He's like, "Are
It's
you
good
okay?
cry.
I need a minute."
I think I.
Oh my god.
Okay, so feel my pain.
Fucking sadist.
Feel my pain.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. How many times have you broke me on here?
I mean, it was.
That means two things.
And let's not even begin to talk about the many times you did it. Motherfucker with your Deceptive Furry bullshit.
Hold on a second.
What?
That means two things. Hold on a second. But that means two things doesn't work in that instance, Savage.
Yes, it
What
does.
did I miss?
You broke him in here. Means some two things.
Well,
Okay,
I
guess
heard
it works.
furry and I'm so confused.
Deceptive furry
that's a piece of Scrapyard
history.
That if you really, really want to know, you got to go back and watch a specific episode. Basically, we were talking about a very specific Transformer show where all of the Decepticons had more animalistic robot modes.
RID 2015. Just say it.
And she's a casual. I have to make it simple.
Fair.
So when we were talking about it, because I don't know if we were actually just discussing it or if we were shitting on it, I honestly couldn't tell you because once it was his turn to talk, he mentioned Deceptive Furries, and I just died.
That is really funny, though. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's like,
That's a good description.
The
and then
designs
there's
are pretty
another.
well.
There was another time where I broke him, where I was going on my rant about Hasbro. It's like the episode "What the fuck Hasbro" or something, and I was
What
ranting.
the actual fuck Hasbro?
Yes, yeah, like I was venting about okay, so there was a figure they had put up for pre-order that was an exclusive, like a Hasbro PulseCon exclusive.
Wait, was it?
So like it was the Pudgy Pig in the lunchbox.
I thought so. I remember.
Yes,
that.
like I was pissed off about that because they said it would be up for grabs right after the stream, and it was pre-order instead. And then they gave us a retail version of Pudgy Pig, and I said that's like nothing more than a fucking striptease.
And as soon as he said, at the moment he said striptease, done. I was on the floor.
And I said it with a straight. I mean, I was wearing a helmet, like my white. I think it was a helmet of some kind. I was wearing one of those at the time, and I can remember that far back that I said it with a straight fucking face.
And like, despite the fact that he was not going for the funny, it just killed me.
Oh, I remember another one.
For
You
a
know what?
fucking minute.
This is gonna turn into a whole like reminiscing thing, but I remember the one time where we were talking about Armada, and I just flat out said with no intention of being funny, and then we have Jetfly returns to a pair of pants for Optimus.
Just so casually, it becomes a pair of pants.
Josh, pin that comment again.
He becomes pantaloons.
Mini Mutt says hi to everyone.
And he sends a bolt bash to Savage.
Hi, Bolt.
Or I say
I love Bolt.
denied.
I love Bolt.
Okay,
Bolt's
so I got a
supposed to be
question,
dog.
and I think this might be one of the more thought-provoking ones.
Uh,
So in the 40 years of Transformers, and you don't have to like be a diehard Transformers fan if you know the whole basis. It's literally just robots from another planet come on Earth to play laser tag and commit war crimes. Anyway,
Get to the question, please.
I'm trying to. How would you tell a Transformer story that's so different from the basics?
I just love the laser tag part. That made me die laughing.
Easy. I just show the show and just don't talk about it.
I feel like this is one where we should tackle this question as an actual episode.
I'm just thinking about it because it's like through the 40 years of Transformers history, we've had very few series where it's Optimus versus Megatron.
Try again. It's giant robots from other planets come to Earth because of energy crisis.
Also, Brooks had something to say a minute ago.
Sorry Brooks.
Go ahead, Brooks.
Well, then I was just really excited because I have a really good interpretation of the Transformers story, at least in my opinion. But if we're saving it for a podcast episode, we can save it for another time.
Yeah, I'm making that call here. We're gonna save that one for an actual episode because that's going to actually require a lot of discussion.
Okay, in that case, allow me to modify my question. As opposed to the two major leaders that we've gotten through past series, who are two characters you would like to see in the leadership roles in a Transformers story?
Starsaber, done.
Accurate.
And for the Decepticons?
Death Saurus.
Throw fucking Starscream in there. Let him have some fun. I don't fucking know. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, Starsaber. That's it. Done.
Okay.
So who are basically two characters we want to see as leaders, basically?
Any two characters. Like, treat this as the way the whole Power of the Primes, who's the next Prime thing was like, except it has to be an Autobot leader and a Decepticon leader.
So Rodimus, don't get
Soundwave.
Ooh.
I was actually about to say Soundwave would be a fucking excellent leader.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with Soundwave over Star.
Well, now, are we talking G1 or are we talking IDW?
I know nothing about IDW Soundwave, so I'm gonna go with G1.
I mean, Soundwave did lead in IDW for a bit.
Yeah, and that I was actually just about to get into that because like spoilers for a comic that you should have read by now, even though I haven't. I kind of Chris McFeely spoiled me. Soundwave in the IDW comics after Megatron ultimately decided to become an Autobot, he took over for the Decepticons, but instead of doing things exactly the way Megatron did, he pushed the Decepticons towards more of an actual peaceful resolution.
Yeah, he was more diplomatic as opposed to forceful.
Correct, yeah. Bring back some of the Beast Wars 2 and Neo cast members. I will literally be overjoyed if we see Lyle Convoy meet Optimus Prime. I would die, but at the same time, that's already happened. Robot Masters.
Yeah.
Pat.
So, yeah. Did everybody answer the question? Because I actually have another one.
I still
I did.
So far,
I did not say anything for the Prime. Sorry.
I'm just trying to say everyone so far has said Decepticon leaders. No one has really said an Autobot aside from you, and you technically haven't
said
Bumblebee.
That has happened in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's never been in like a role where it's like, well, actually, technically, he was the leader in RID 2015.
Yeah, but he was more so the leader of like a patrol unit as opposed to like an Autobot army.
I was going to say Bumblebee as well.
Wait, hold on. His rank was commander. That means he was in charge of at least an army.
And I was also thinking like Bumblebee could be an Autobot leader, but instead of just like being Bumblebee, like maybe he could have the title of Prime.
Yeah.
There is a comic about that.
So, did Bell have something to say?
Huh?
Did you have something to say?
Oh, I also agreed with Bumblebee.
Oh, okay.
So,
hold on. Let me modify the answer a little bit. I want to see Transformers Prime Soundwave leave the Decepticons.
Oh god!
Soundwave as a character is great, but Transformers Prime Soundwave as a leader.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Good luck.
That's scary.
That is fucking terrifying.
I got it.
it'd also be kind of funny because I can imagine him giving orders and he just uses PowerPoints.
Ironhide.
Ooh. Oh.
Ironhide as leader?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't done that already.
I can see that.
Okay, Decepticon. We all so basically
Everyone's
next
just
to
saying
every
Soundwave. Come on, man. Be like, not saying you guys aren't being creative. Be creative here. Like, okay, for me,
fine, fuck it,
I would
like,
okay, for Autobot, I think I would like to see Ultra Magnus. And I mean like full-fledged leader, not fucking Transformers Prime where it's like he's taking temporary command. I want to see him as a full-fledged leader. And then for the Decepticons, gotta think like military strategist. I kind of want to see Onslaught as a leader.
That could work.
the only reason why you and I are doing this game, Ultra Madness, is because you forced me to use Plan B. I never go to Plan B.
On technicality of this, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say either that or like to homage Headmasters. I would love to see Six Shot as a leader.
He just poked the Japanese fan in me.
He
Or if I
also
wanna go
took
even further,
my
I'd love
answer
to
for
see-
the Decepticon leader.
I was just gonna say I'll say my last thing and then I'll let everyone else speak. If we go even further, I would love to see Tarn as a leader.
That is a very terrifying thought.
Duly enforced officer of the Tyrest Accord versus Tarn of Tarn. Like, ooh, I'd love to see that.
Okay, so did everybody get a chance to answer the question?
I still need an answer.
Okay, Brexmas, go.
I was going to say Six Shot, but since that was already said, I'll at least say for an Autobot leader, I was going to do IDW Prowl.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, I see where you're going here, and I love it.
And then for Decepticon leader, it would probably be like Marvel Comics Shockwave.
I never said the Autobot leader side of things. I know I said Soundwave, but if we're all saying, oh, pick anyone else but size Soundwave, honestly, I would say I wouldn't say Motor Master because I feel like he'd be too kind of a reckless of a leader. But at least for Autobot side, Ratchet.
The medic gone leader. I can see that.
He's seen so much shit and has saved and saw so many people die before him. He's more than likely willing to take up the mantle. Like, okay, just shit's gone too far. Primes are not doing it. Get the fuck off the chair.
It's funny you picked an older bot because originally, before I said Ultra Magnus, I was gonna say Cup. Because Cup is like up there.
I'm going to count this as question answer.
Well, Mebius also said something.
What about Cyclonus, he says?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Also, Alan said Starscream and Jazz.
Of course he would.
Jazz, I can see.
Starscream, no.
No, I can see.
He already had his chance.
No, I can see Starscream. Starscream can be a competent leader. You just don't get to see that often because everyone just likes making him the little bitch boy.
Armada.
Aside from Armada, you
also Fall of Cybertron.
Moving on.
Also Cybertron. Cybertron, he was a leader of his own faction for a while.
Okay. Question. And I'm specifically aiming this one at Briximus.
Oh no.
Duck and cover.
If you had the opportunity to choose the next HasLab, who would it be and why?
Run.
What I would want it to be, or what I think it would be realistically?
What you want it to be. Who do you want the HasLab to be and why? And again, I'm specifically aiming this at Briximus, meaning he can only he can answer.
Alex.
I'm only giving this answer because it would be realistically within my budget because I wouldn't want to say something like another Unicron or Primus or something because it would be way too much money and I wouldn't get it anyway. But if it was something that I legitimately would want to buy no matter the cost, probably like a fully fledged, fully decked out, like Legacy United style, or I guess, the Death Star Saber quality level of a Devastator G1 combiner.
Ooh.
With like fully posable fingers and like swappable head pieces and like all the individual robot modes are like so super, super nice, like fully articulated posable hands and, like full-fledged combiner set of Devastator from G1. Combiner Wars 1 is fine, but it does not really, it only is really that great in combined form. It doesn't really do much as the individual robots because it was Combiner Wars. It was good for the time.
So we will count the question towards Briximus answered. You had something to say?
Him saying a combiner change just gave me an idea for what I would want in a hand lab.
Oh god, this scares me. Oh god, this scares me. Fine. Same question, lost that rock.
FOC Bruticus.
What?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like they're going to do that in the Studio Series anyway because of the Gamerverse stuff.
Either Studio Series or Planet X does it somehow.
No, see, because if they HasLab that bitch, oh my god.
Honestly, I could see them HasLabbing. I feel like a more likely HasLab would probably be Triptychon.
I was going to say Metroplex.
Actually, yeah, probably Metroplex, honestly. Because, like, Omega Supreme and Triptychon, I can kind of see those being Titans, but, like, maybe not necessarily HasLabs.
Yeah.
But, yeah, probably Metroplex.
But, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna consider the question answered there. Anybody else? If you guys could choose a vintage line to reissue the entirety of, which would it be and why?
Got my answer already.
Go.
Armada.
Same here.
I have an answer.
Go on, Briximus.
And I'm saying this line not just for me personally. I'm saying this for every Transformers fan who really wants to get more of these toys, but animated.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of people really want to get more animated in their lives, and those original toys were already pretty good to start with.
Yeah, those toys were bangers.
I got
if they do what they've been doing with the G1 reissues and like making them a more sturdy material, not saying that G1s aren't sturdy because it was G1, but also that's another reason why they probably weren't. Like for a really good example, get rid of a lot of the clear plastic stuff on like Swindle.
Yeah.
And Swindle. Did we mention Swindle?
Yeah.
Did we mention Swindle? I don't think we mentioned Swindle.
Oh, and don't forget Swindle.
Fix a lot of the plastic tolerances on like some of the older, like some of those other figures. Like I know Jetfire and Jetstorm had an issue with them cracking at their arms and like some of their legs. So like just make it out of sturdier material and like then reissue it. Same thing can be really said with Armada in a sense. Because it's like, while a lot of them are bricks, some of them do tend to break.
I'm gonna toss one out there that's a wild card that I feel like is not talked about as much anymore. Give us a reissue of the Transformers Marvel crossover.
Okay.
Ooh,
Take it outside the box. I like that. You're chomping at the bit.
You're gonna like me for this one. RID.
Riddle one.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of my head.
That means two things.
Which actually, on that note, honestly, anything that has had a problem with gold plastic syndrome just needs to get reissued.
Yeah.
Anything that's had plastic problems or gold plastic problems, just reissue it with newer plastic.
Yep.
But for me to explain on why I think, because Aldar did say why. I feel like there was not a whole lot of the Marvel Transformers crossover. I mean, yeah, they had a couple. I mean, I have a Hulk in there somewhere, but I feel like there was not as. I don't know, Stu. I feel like there was not as many of like other characters other than just here's a Ghost Rider, here's a Spider-Man, here's another Spider-Man, here's Wolverine, Iron Man. But then it's like it was kind of like you were slim picking it, kind of, because I saw more Star Wars crossover than I did the Marvel crossover. I would know. I have a Palpatine right there.
Didn't the Marvel Transformers crossovers have like two different waves though? Like they did one and then they did another one later on, because it's like they had the Iron Man, Spider-Man, Venom, Hulk, Wolverine, and then I think they did another one around the line where it's like they added Ghost Rider, Human Torch.
They did Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk, Ghost Rider, Venom, Carnage,
Gray Hulk.
And we're talking without repaints and such.
Oh, okay.
I think the only other figure they did was Human Torch.
Was there not a Doctor Doom one?
I'm looking.
I swear there was a Doctor Doom one.
Okay, so there were 9 waves apparently.
I hear sirens.
Someone's on GTA apparently.
Not me for once.
That's on my end.
Guys, what did you do?
Anyway, wave 1 was Hulk the tank, Iron Man jet, Spider-Man motorcycle. I'm thinking the black suit one. Oh no, that's later on. And Venom, Squidman.
I was waiting. I was trying to give Bees an opportunity to talk.
Sorry.
My mind has been elsewhere. I don't even know what we're talking about now.
We were talking like what lines we would like to see reissued. So far, you're the only one that hasn't been able to.
Yeah,
I actually agreed with you. It said like Armada as well.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
you did say that.
See, I didn't hear that because it was getting a little too chaotic in here again.
Well,
now,
it's either that or RID 2001. Because I never experienced any toys from the RID line. And the only toys I've experienced from Armada are the Starscreams and the Dark Starsaber set.
So we're going to go ahead and slightly modify the question so that Belle can get in on it. Any toy that you remembered having a long time ago that you don't know where it went, if you could have it back, which would it be?
The green one. I forgot his name. You have it. I know you have it. It's the one with the fucking black balls. That's a very bad description.
Bulkhead?
Yeah.
He technically
did. Black balls. Okay.
Yeah, because doesn't he have like the little?
He's got wrecking balls. Yes.
Balls of
No,
steel.
she's talking about the print version where it had the Powerizer gimmick.
Oh, those stupid things. Oh yeah, the whole
black balls was a bad description, but I couldn't think of anything else besides green.
For a minute, I thought you were saying like
black ball. That sounds like a medical condition.
That does sound like a medical condition.
I mean, there's blue balls. Give it
steel.
time. We're in There's blue balls. Just give it time. We're in 2024. Who knows?
Anyways, moving on. You know what? Let's keep on this toy train because I feel like I just feel like talking about this a little bit more.
I actually did have a toy question.
Go on.
Of the ones that I had planned. What was everyone's first Transformers toy? Like the very first one that you ever got as a kid or whatever.
Okay, so TFA by default, because he's mentioned this on the show so many times.
Tidal Wave.
He gives the abridged version, and that's it.
Tidal Wave. Just Armada Tidal Wave. 6-year-old me at Toys R Us grabbed Smokescreen and Demolisher first because I didn't know how toy stores worked until I saw the big display of all like the bigger figures like Red Alert, Starscream, Megatron, Optimus. Saw Tidal Wave, threw a tantrum, got all three. So technically Demolisher and Smokescreen first, but my heart was dead set on Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave was the first one in spirit.
Yeah, but he was also the first one I technically got along with Demolisher and Smokescreen because it's like
was he the first one you opened when you got home?
Oh, absolutely.
And that's considered the first.
Okay, Bees, you're up.
Okay. In terms of my first. God, I don't know how to answer this. I basically have two answers. My first one being a McDonald's Happy Meal toy, the Beetle.
Oh yeah, the Beast Wars one.
It's literally its name was Beetle. It transformed into a robot. Now, as for an actual Transformers toy you bought in the stores, that was the Beast Wars Fusor Buzzclaw, the praying mantis lizard hybrid.
Mm. I don't see that one very often anymore.
He's a little freaky, dude.
I want to track that down someday.
I rarely ever see that one.
Okay. I'm fairly certain Belle was way too young to fully remember this, so I'm going to go ahead and answer for her. Technically, her first Transformer ever was Cannon Bumblebee.
I was gonna say it was. I had I think 3 Transformers, and then McDonald's Happy Meal Transformers, of course. But I had the Bulkhead, I had an Optimus Prime, and I had Bumblebee.
Yeah, the Cannon Bumblebee is probably the one you're thinking of.
Actually, I had 2 Bumblebees. I had one that I had painted, and the one that I think my dad got for me.
When you say Cannon Bumblebee, you mean the deluxe Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen with the shoulder cannons, right?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I had a different one besides that, Josh.
And
also, Alan, I didn't know you had Bulkhead, but that's cool.
That being said, Savage, what was your first?
That's kind of hard for me to really answer because from when I was able to remember, I had Cheetor, Armada Cheetor, Power Link Cyclonus, Red 01 Cybern with actual legs. I had to specify.
Wait, Armada? Oh, you mean Emo Cheetor?
Yes.
The 4 horsemen from the Armada comics.
Yes. Anyway, but I can't tell. I don't know which one of those I had first. So I'm just going to stick with the one I was more fond towards, the one I actually liked the most out of, and that's going to be Cyclonus, Armada Cyclonus.
Alex. Poke.
I have been poked.
Yes, you have been poked.
What is this, Facebook?
So what if it is, huh? What if it is?
Poke, poke, poke.
I don't have Facebook, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm old, so I still have Facebook.
Poke, 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 poke. Poke, 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 poke.
All right. You next.
Beast Wars Rat Trap.
Do we even want to know the story?
It looked like him, so we got it.
God damn.
Sorry, Rob.
Jesus.
Just like that, dropped like a rock.
Wow.
He's definitely your goddaughter, dude.
Fucking Christ.
Love you, Rob.
Here. Just put yourself out of your misery at that point.
She's got bigger balls than him. Goddamn.
Emotional damage.
Hey,
love you, Rob. I'm sorry.
rats can still be nice. Have you not seen Ratatouille?
Oh yes, the rat that controls the human by pulling on its hairs. Do my bidding, slave lord.
God damn, kid. She's ruthless tonight. What the hell is going on?
I didn't mean
She's your god kid. Why are you surprised?
I mean, honestly though.
I never said I was nice. Everyone claimed I was nice. I never said I was nice.
Hey,
You're related to him, so.
I never said you were nice either. I just kind of let them learn.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
Remind me.
Yeah, I think I can kind of see a resemblance.
Jesus Christ.
I think I can kind of see a resemblance.
You want to take a crack at him?
Poor man's about to cry, and it's not a happy cry this time either.
Oh my god, she's fucking ruthless tonight.
This just did. Today's topic is no longer Q&A. It's now mock the shit out of fucking Rob for crying on stream twice.
Forget we're all gonna die when she's around. Yeah, we're all gonna cry.
Rob featuring Rob being compared to a rat.
I don't think anyone heard. I don't think anyone heard me.
Josh, look at what Alan said.
You roasted the holy hell out of me when we first met, Belle. You are far from mean, but hey.
I think you meant holy shit.
Shit, can you cook a bastard?
Okay, TFA has said that he's trying to say something, guys.
Yeah, I don't think anyone heard my joke again.
I heard it.
I tried to hear, but you were drowned out.
Oh, I was saying, forget we're all gonna die when she's around. We're all gonna cry.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
It's
Rosmanator doesn't want to cry. Rosmanator has pins.
Ladies and gentlemen, my goddaughter.
I'm saying that playfully.
I'm sorry, what?
I was saying that playfully. I'm reassuring her.
We're all gonna cry.
We're all gonna cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty.
No, god fucking damn it.
Wait, when did I roast Alan? I don't even remember roasting Alan when I first met him.
You were probably in a really bad mood, and he ended up saying something, and in a blind fit of rage, you spun around and said something to him, and he just clammed up.
Honestly, that happens a lot.
Yeah, and like within seconds of hearing that, I was like, do I reprimand her or comfort him? What do I do? Because what she said, like under normal circumstances, she would say whatever it is that she was going to say, but in a very playful tone. She was having none of his shit that day. She turned poor Aladar into a baby bag bitch in that moment. Where he was sitting there like, so, what's going on? What's going on? She said whatever she said, and he immediately just went.
I have lots of anger, and it comes out in very bad jokes.
See, and it's also just, I love how it's also just her going like, yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, my goddaughter.
Am anger.
No. So anyways, my turn. My first. I can never fully remember which of the two it was. It was either the Robots in Disguise Towline and Skyfire 2-pack, or it was the Robots in Disguise 2001 Prowl. It was one of those two.
All right. I don't know if I ever mentioned what my first ones were on here, but I remember. I don't think this one. I'm pretty sure this one was first, but I don't have very fond memories of it because it was a piece of shiz. But I remember having this really shizzy piece of crap Bay vs. Bumblebee. But like one that I genuinely enjoyed. My first one, at least that I consider to be my first one, was this guy.
Wreckage!
Wreckage here was my first Transformers toy that I consider to be my first one. I got him and Bone Crusher like within the same like 5 days because I think it was around like my birthday or something.
Wreckage is a slept-on figure. It is a banger.
And as you can see, he's one of the few original Bayverse toy line toys that's still on my shelf and not in storage.
I was getting a meal replacement shake. What did I miss?
I was just talking about what my first Transformers figure was.
Okay. What just happened?
Bell went poofed.
You don't get to fucking run and hide. Take your punishment like a man.
Bring the loot.
Did I just hear what I thought I just heard?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Christ alive.
Welcome back.
Wicket kicked the tablet and it hung up the phone.
Hi, Wicket.
Hung up the stream. He kicked it and it decided, bye-bye.
Wicket said, my turn!
And it just decided, I'm gonna head out.
Anyways, so we're gonna count that question answered. But this time, let's all take a minute to dial back before Briximus gets to the rest of his questions. Let's see if Bell has any for us.
If you could have any breed of dog, what breed would you have?
Husky.
Mine would be a corgi.
Miniature schnauzer.
Oh.
Mine's a funny answer.
What's your funny answer?
I want a wiener dog.
How the fuck did I know you were going to say that?
I agree. I also want a wiener dog.
Are you trying to compensate for something you don't have, sir?
No, you.
I
want a wiener dog because then I can name him. Because then I can name him Dick.
I actually used to have two wiener dogs.
Name your wiener dog Richard and call him Dick.
No, I just flat out call him Dick.
Ah.
And then when he's running around, he's lost or whatever, I just go running around. Have you seen my Dick?
Have you seen Dick? I lost Dick.
She called it instantly.
Come here, Dick.
What the fuck is
I
going
lost
on?
Dick. Where did Dick go?
Oh no, you better look at my little dick.
Anyways, Briximus, your answer.
Honestly, I kind of don't know, but a dog that would be nice to have would be, I would want a Great Dane with brown fur, and I would give it the blue collar with SB on it.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I would say either corgi or a sheepadoodle. I've been really wanting a sheepadoodle.
I'll be back in a second.
Really don't know.
Okay,
I've
so
been more of a
unfunny
cat
answer
person.
aside,
Oh,
wiener
Winnie,
dog
what are you
or
doing?
honestly, a beagle.
Come here, Winnie.
Beagles are cute.
So he would have a
They're
poodle.
adorable.
Wait, you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What happened?
I think he said he wanted a poodle.
A poodle?
Poodle.
A poo?
That's a fucking question.
I got a dude.
Did anyone hear what my answer was, or did everyone just freeze up on my end?
I think we accidentally all talked over you again.
Anyways, Savage, your pick.
My pick, Sherman Shepherd.
Okay.
A doodle.
Yes.
Oh, those are beautiful.
A lab.
A Labrador?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good pick.
A doodle.
Any more, Belle?
My little doodly doodle. Look at the doodly doodle. He's adorable.
Diddly, 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 diddly.
I had to go take a piss.
Look at the doodly doodle.
Oh,
That's a fine diddly doodle we got there, neighborino.
yawn.
All right,
Yes.
Belle, do you have any more questions before we let Briximus take over again?
Favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Eeyore.
Or most relatable Winnie the Pooh character?
Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Radit.
Eeyore.
Radit.
Wait, what was the question?
Favorite Winnie the Pooh character or most relatable one?
Oh, Tigger.
My favorite is Winnie the Pooh, but my most relatable is probably either Piglet or Tigger. I am very bubbly human.
Especially after the Tigger movie.
I said
I
Tigger
love the
because of all
Tigger
crackheads.
movie.
Yeah.
I relate to Eeyore because not just because I'm biased toward Peter Cullen, but also because I'm always tired.
Fair.
I agree.
Like legit, people will ask me, "Hey, how you doing?" Tired.
What's up, JJ?
So when
Happy
you say
birthday!
tired, so when you say
Right?
tired, do you say like in the physical sense, or do you mean like all of the above?
All of the above.
Oh shit! Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Anyways, before this starts to take a really dark turn, Belle, any more?
I was gonna leave it there.
I know you, it never stops there. Anyways.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, if you think of any more, by all means. Briximus, you're up.
I just had one more question that was right here. Basically, just what was the thing that got you into Transformers in the first place?
My dad and Joshua.
I'll make it brief.
That either could be a person, a toy, a certain show, maybe a friend of yours, whatever it was. Just what was it that got you into Transformers?
My
Tidal
dad,
waves
Josh, and Bumblebee.
So, the show that got me into it was Robots in Disguise 2001. But the person was actually my uncle,
My father.
which is her dad.
My padre.
He must be
My
a
padre,
man
compadre.
of culture if he's the one who got you into Transformers.
Oh, he sold almost his whole entire Transformers collection to have me.
Aw.
Well, at least you know he's dedicated.
Yeah. But he had like a whole huge collection. Josh used to play with the entire collection when he was little.
You mean he was short?
Younger. When I was younger.
You mean he was short?
Younger.
He didn't really let me so much play with them back when I was a kid, but when I was much older, like more in my teens, that's when he really started to let me dive in.
Ah. I forgot how
Hey, JJ
weird my
Cobbs
father
there.
is about people touching his shit. Sorry.
I mean, I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, I mean, it's a toy.
They're made to be played with. That means two things.
Anyways, so yeah, that's my answer to the question. Rob ran off to go pee.
PP boy. Also, happy belated birthday, JJ.
Yes, happy belated birthday, brother.
Happy birthday once again, because I said it on the day of.
For me, it popped up today, so that's why I was saying it today.
Is that what his Facebook was saying?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Yeah, Malaysian time. That's why. Either that or you just don't have the right age.
But anyway,
So-
to answer the question on my end, show wise, Armada, what helped me kind of get back into it was funny enough, honestly, because of all the commercials I saw from watching the movies and whatnot, and then the commercials for these. Honestly,
Yep.
Bro still got the video game right next to him.
I
I got the whole collection.
So what got you into Transformers is effectively what the question is.
It could either have been a toy, a person, a show, all of the above.
Wasn't really necessarily what they were. They felt like when I was a kid, I was just really fond of puzzles, and they just felt like a new puzzle for me.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I like that idea, Rob.
Yeah, that's kind of... Transformers have always been a 3-in-1 type of toy.
Yeah.
It's an action figure, it's a replica car or animal, depending on what you got, and it was a puzzle. Because the puzzle was the transformation to get it from mode to mode.
And I know, like, you and Alan think of it that way, but, like, the fidget toy type aspect of it, where it's, like, it's easy to, like, just fidget with when you're doing something random.
Flip it back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. I know Alan uses those as, like, something to calm down when he's stressed.
His stim toys.
Yeah.
JJ, if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask.
I don't know who you are, but hello. I love you. Person. Random person.
So I think it's just Bees and me that need to answer.
I'm going to have Bees go first.
Yeah.
Bees.
Beast Wars series is what started it, and got the show that got me into it. And before I watched the show, it was the aforementioned Happy Meal toy that I mentioned that piqued my interest in it and transforming robots. And then Transformers 2007 is what renewed or revived my interest in the franchise.
It revived your interest like how Hasbro revives Optimus Prime all the time.
God fucking damn
it.
Still through the
He's not
horror,
wrong.
right?
Yeah, exactly. He's not wrong. That's why I'm like, God damn it.
I mean,
anyways, I'm assuming Bees is done, so
yeah.
TFA.
I'll make it short. Tidal Waves commercial, because again, he was my first. That was the whole reason I learned about Transformers Armada, and then just watching Transformers Armada on Toonami. Literally, like I've said this before on stream as well. I'll say it again. When I used to watch Fox Kids early in the mornings to catch Magic School Bus, I saw ads for RAD 2001. Didn't pique my interest right away. Then Armada came around, and I'm like, yeah. But for some reason, it was only Tidal Wave, and I don't know why, aside from maybe it's the fact that it's something that doesn't just transform into like a car or an animal. It's like the first boat. Like
he's a boat.
He's like a battlecraft type thing, so it's like he's a battleship, but it's fucking awesome. But yeah, and if we're talking person and people, shout out to my heavenly mother. Would not be as deep into Transformers as I have been without her. So.
Okay, so I think Briximus is the last to answer, unless he's not going to.
I mean, I can't answer. It's just I already mentioned how it was. You know, it was basically the 2007 movie that got me into it. It was my dad who was like, "Oh, I used to watch Transformers back in the day. Let me go take you to go see this movie." And then basically it spiraled out of control after that, and I managed to find Transformers everywhere else. But the thing I really wanted to share was I ended up growing out of Transformers. I ended up not really being that much of a fan at all. Like, really, I just went and saw a couple of the Michael Bay movies, and I never collected the toys anymore. I never followed up with the comic books. Which I missed out on a lot of stuff, but it was like after Dark of the Moon, my interest like really dropped a lot. And for a couple of years, I kind of started going through like a depressive state where I just was unhappy constantly, like not like I just was unsatisfied with a lot of stuff until a faithful Christmas in 2017, December of 2017. I ran just out of the blue. I didn't ask for it, just randomly got from my grandpa the Titans Return Legends class Sea Spray. And what happened was when I opened up the present, I was like, oh, it's Sea Spray. And then I didn't even read the box, and I was like, oh, it actually is Sea Spray. Like it was at that moment I realized I still liked Transformers. And after opening it up and playing around with it, I was like, this is actually like really fun. This is a really fun toy. Why did I ever stop, messing around with these? And then over the next couple months, they dropped a trailer for the Bumblebee movie. I found out that Studio Series was a thing. Power of the Primes was going into Wave 2. And like there was all this like stuff that was kicking off. The comics were great. And it just started to slowly spiral off until as soon as the second trailer for the Bumblebee movie dropped and like Shockwave was in it and like instantly fell right back into Transformers again. And now I'm an even bigger fan of Transformers than I was when I was younger. And it all started from just a little Sea Spray.
We do a Sea Spray. Okay, so I'm going to say that the question is answered. Now, Savage, does you have a question, good sir?
Not really, honestly.
Okay, Beast?
I can't think of any questions, honestly.
TFA?
Who are some underrated characters in the Transformers franchise you'd like to see come back in the spotlight?
Anybody from the Japanese continuity as a whole. Like, I really want them to make a really big resurgence here in the U.S. Those are characters that deserve more exposure because the designs are great. The characterization of some of these characters is actually fucking awesome. The toys that actually came of those characters are all fucking fantastic. There's a million and one different reasons as to why I strongly feel the Japanese continuity needs more, not just exposure, it needs more respect.
What is the question right now?
What are some Transformers characters, obscure Transformers characters you'd like to see come into the spotlight?
Now, granted, you don't know nearly as many of these characters, so you can just say any random character that comes to your head.
Erector.
I meant her, not you.
I agree, though.
Doesn't even know who he is.
Wait, is that an actual character?
Yeah, that's an actual character with an actual name.
He's a G1 Mike.
That's a weird name.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about we actually let her have an actual answer this time?
I forgot the name of the one, dude. It was the...
With the balls?
No, it's a different one. It was the... Josh,
okay.
you had it. It was the really tall green one. Like the bright green with the purple. I think it was a Decepticon.
Devastator.
That one.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
I also like
I
the one
mean-
that sounds like erection. Go ahead, Alex.
How about this one? Considering not that many people actually know of the character being an actual thing, the Insecticon Venom.
Okay.
I can see that.
No one knows.
Decepticons. I can appreciate that.
No one knows about that one as much, so like, why not?
Well, I mean, they also don't know about Barrage and Ransack as well, and Chop Shop.
Yeah, but Ransack also just got a legacy figure.
And technically, Chop Shop did get an appearance in already 2001, so he's had at least a more exposure than most.
Honestly, my favorite Chop Shop for a very good reason.
Actually, I think I have a really good answer.
Okay.
They're not necessarily obscure, but I would love to see more interpretations of these characters, like maybe kind of do a barricade thing where they re-engineer them back into like a G1 form or something. But I would love to see the characters of Shatter and Dropkick to get more exposure.
I can kind of count them as obscure because it's like they only showed up for one movie.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, technically they're not
Yeah.
obscure because they were in a movie, but they're obscure in the sense that, like, they only were in the movie.
Yeah, I count that.
But yeah, I would love to see,
okay,
I would love to see, like, Dropkick just randomly show up in a show. Like, you know, like, I think that would be cool.
Mhm. I can accept that.
Same thing goes for, like, the Terracons. Like, the Terracons as a faction of those three, or at least adjacent to those three, you know, like something like that. Those obscure movie villains.
Okay. Who has yet to answer?
I got a guy. I got one.
All right.
Any of the triple changers.
Like, we talking Autobot, Decepticon, or just like all
In
of them?
general, because
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shatter and Dropkick do count in that category.
Yeah.
They are triple changers. Oh, actually, I'm going to say this for a lot of people. Transit.
Yes.
Transit needs more exposure, please.
Really hope we get a Studio Series figure of him.
Concept series, leader class Transit, please Hasbro.
Really hope we get a Studio Series of him.
So I take it that question has been answered.
I don't think B's answered.
Bees, did you answer?
What was the question again?
Who are some obscure characters that you'd like to see from Transformers get back in the spotlight?
I can't think of anybody.
Darn.
I can already just say one. Punch, counter punch.
Yep.
Yeah, I do also agree with the Japanese continuity. That is a untapped gold mine.
I kind of also want to say specifically Astro Train because I feel like very few people actually know about Astro Train anymore. Everyone knows about Blitzwing, but of the right kind.
I will give you that
was-
one. Astro Train's kind of been left in the wind.
I don't know. I was surprised to see him in Cyberverse.
But even then, he didn't get a toy from Cyberverse, too.
No, he should have, though. It's a sick
he should
design.
have.
All right.
What about the 13 Primes?
Yeah, we were supposed to get them in Power of the Primes, but then they're like, oh no, too much money. Let's just make them Prime Masters. And it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Appreciate it, assholes.
Here's these pretender shells I never wanted.
Okay. Bella, were you trying to get our attention? You feeling okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm reading messages from our family.
Oh. All right. Okay, I got one. Which character do you want to see happen the absolute most in the Legacy line? That isn't already confirmed.
Just one we want to throw in and whatnot, just random one.
Yeah, just because we want to see it happen.
Good question.
I think I have a good obscure one.
Okay, let me also slam this on. You got to pick a size class for it too.
Yeah.
I feel like I was kind of without saying.
Some of us probably wouldn't have even thought about it.
Fair.
I have one that's already ready.
Oh.
Because I've legit thought about this constantly and don't know why they haven't bothered doing it. I want to see a Voyager class, or maybe Deluxe, I don't really care, but preferably Voyager, Quintesson Persecutor.
Okay, that's an intriguing choice.
Wait, persecutor or prosecutor?
Well, I've heard it referred to as both.
You talking about the dude with the tentacle arms?
Yeah.
I can see that.
And in turn, that same figure could get retooled with a new head and be made into the Quintesson Scientist.
Scientist, okay. I could see that. I don't know what the hell he would transform into.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It would be some random building thing that has nothing to do with Quintessons in the first place. It would just be like the Quintesson judge.
Okay. TFA?
It's not confirmed nor really hinted at. I would love to see I want to say, I'm trying to think how it would work from an engineering standpoint. But I want to say I would love to see either a leader or commander class Armada Jetfire.
I mean, we kind of already know that it's going to be coming because the Armada Optimus has
the removal.
It's one very tiny little hint. We have yet to hear anything from the designers, anything from JT Prime 17. Like, there's no word on it yet. But I would like to see that. Like I said, though, my issue is obviously because of engineering. I think he might be a commander if he were to happen.
It's just, they did the combining thing for Tidal Wave, so they've got to do something for Optimus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not out of the question.
For B has asked me to repeat the question privately. What is something you want to see in Legacy as a whole? And it has to be something that has not already been confirmed. And you need to pick a size class for it.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to toss one out in the wild that's actually kind of surprising that I'm thinking about it.
Let him answer first.
Okay.
I need a little bit more time to think.
Okay. Savage, go.
Leader class Energon Scorponok.
Ooh.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I can see that work.
My question there, though, what would they sacrifice? So since BC drives me back in, my answer to the current question is unacceptable to the panel. And keep it that way, then.
I mean, what could they sacrifice? Like, The only
Okay,
thing
now I thought of an answer.
Okay, go ahead, Beast.
Beast Wars, Fuse Wars, Quick Strike, Deluxe Class.
Okay,
That's a good one.
I'd actually be okay with that. Yeah.
I'd love to see that with like a realistic Scorpion and then like a realistic Cobra. It's kind of terrifying to think of.
And no clear plastic to compromise him in any way.
Yep.
Exactly.
Fuck clear plastic.
Wait, someone remind me about this because I'm actually drawing a blank about this. Legacy, they're including Evolutions and United. There's no triple changer, is there?
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Blitzwing came out
I forgot
in
about it. I was like, there was like none, was there?
Yeah, no, Blitzwing. He was in Legacy. Then
I forgot.
No.
And then he got repacked in
Legacy Evolution.
Legacy Evolution, which I still don't understand why.
Because I literally found a Walmart with the Evolution and Legacy on the same shelf.
Same.
And then supposedly for United, we're getting Sandstorm.
Not supposedly. That's basically confirmed.
And technically, this is a repaint, so it technically shouldn't count. But there was also that repaint of the Siege Springer that was put in the Siege Springer that was put in that whole like Wreckers collection, the comic colors.
Also, Soundwave.
Yeah,
Soundwave from Siege is also technically a triple changer.
But if you buy a specific upgrade for it, you can turn it into a quad changer.
Yeah.
That still makes me giggle.
And I mean, technically, HasLab Star Saber counts, but that's a HasLab. That's its own kind of realm of whatever.
Anyway, so your answer:
Leader or Commander Class, Animated Magnus.
Ooh.
He went right for the gut punch. He went right for the. Oh, what?
He said gut punch.
You have the big Magnus hammer and everything.
Oh, fuck that hurt.
Oh, I thought of another one.
So Bees had to head off for the night. He was not feeling 100%.
Yeah.
Oh well, I hope he's doing okay.
I'm gonna reach out to him.
Yeah, we'll check on him later. How do we? So
I have another one.
So you said either Leader or Commander Animated Magnus. Which one would you lean more towards?
I'm gonna have to go with Commander.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I got another one that might add to the fields.
All right, BC's turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and flat out say it. I want a Commander class big convoy. Give me my maximal Holy Trinity in the Legacy scale, please.
2025.
Please. Nothing has been confirmed. We only have a tease. Please give me the Holy Trinity.
Don't be a strip tease.
I got another one.
What?
And I have Rob to thank for the inspiration on this.
Uh-oh.
Generation selects Legacy Commander Class Marauder Megatron from Animated.
Ooh.
Oh, if we're going with that, then I could toss one more into the brink. Gen selects Legacy, United, Evolution, whatever. Armada Thundercracker.
Oh, you bitch.
I heard that.
Oh, you bitch.
You dirty bitch.
He comes with a special feature. You can stab the Star Saber in his chest.
Don't even.
That's rude.
That's fighting words.
I have one.
I mean, it's
like. Sorry.
Nope.
No,
Nope. Belt,
You're
go
right.
ahead.
You were going first.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Why? You
Yeah.
were going first. Go ahead.
I don't really know like classes or anything, but I found a picture on Google that says G1 Bruticus.
I would kill to see Legacy Bruticus actually happen. Like,
If what they
Give me a
did
minute.
was with Menasor was any indication, I would love to see Bruticus. And by proxy, we could get a Defensor from that as well, because all they would have to do is retool Onslaught into Hotspot.
uh-huh.
Glad I came up with a good idea.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
oh,
remembered
really?
that character's name randomly and decided to throw it out there.
Yeah, and it's super funny. It's super funny that you mentioned that because with the Legacy line, we got this.
Ah.
And I
We got it.
adore the way this whole thing comes together. So if they did a Bruticus that works like this, I'd be stoked.
Did you hear what I said, by the way, Josh?
What?
If they do Bruticus, then by proxy, they could get Defensor, because all they would have to do is retool Onslaught into Hotspot.
Fair. But I
Because
kind of
that-
would prefer each and every one of them to be their own mold. But that's just me.
Is that Warbitron?
Yes.
How does he scale with like the generation stuff?
Basically, all of the individual limbs are like Voyagers, and the Onslaught's like a leader.
I could fun with that.
I bought it during like Big Bad Toy Store's like last minute like sale they had forever ago. They had the boxed set of him left. The box set normally goes for like $450 to $500, and they randomly had it on sale for like $140, and I immediately was like, yeah, I'm buying that.
You know, TFA, I could also say one more that might make you mad about it if I were to say my next thought.
No, you
Alex, I
can't say
swear
your
to-
next thought.
Alex, I swear to God.
Leader class, because I'm probably going to just separate the unit because he never really did the thing. The leader class, Nemesis Armada Prime.
Okay, you got me and False Convoy to jump your ass for that one.
I'm just saying, the best. We all know that without that trailer, Armada Prime is at least maybe a leader.
He needs to happen. Honestly, I want him with the trailer, even though it's like you mainly just see him without it. Because it's like during the whole chase scene with him and Hotshot and Red Alert, you do see his truck mode with the trailer. So I would want the full commander class, but if not, I mean, I'll take just the core robot.
And even then, they'd probably chuck in some like extra accessories and such.
Oh, dude, I would love to see a version of the Vorpal Blade or the Vorpal Saber.
Yeah.
Want to know what I want to see? I want to see a Legacy Computron happen.
Ooh, yeah.
And the way they could do it, because if we're going based on the whole idea of, okay, how many of these characters can we get retooled out of each other? If we're going to be able to get Onslaught out of Hotspot and vice versa, do a scatter shot and then retool it in the Silver Bolt.
I knew you were going to go that way.
That is if they do the whole thing based on like Combiner Wars, because I think the G1 toys were like totally different. So I feel
Yeah,
like
the G1 toys were totally different, but let's face it, Hasbro is going to go for the easier option.
Yeah, most likely 9 times out of 10 anyway.
So,
I think like,
another thing I want to see happen, Legacy Animated Jazz Deluxe class.
I would love to see the rest of the DJD get made.
What size classes? What size classes? You got to specify that.
Deluxes and Voyagers, leaders. You know, there's multiple characters in multiple sizes.
Hold on, wait. You got to specify. You can't just say the vague. Like, what size would K-On be?
Voss. I think I can easily say Voss would be a core class.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, for the sake of the sniper mode, yeah, I would agree. He would have to be a core.
Either that, or he would probably be like a deluxe situation, like Cliff Jumper or something.
Have you seen the actual size of Voss in the comics, though? Even in sniper mode, it's as big as Megatron.
Yeah, he's tall, but have you seen a Transformer in like this size turn into a gun?
I'm not talking about him being tall. I'm talking about in the comics. Like, yeah, he's a tall, skinny, lengthy motherfucker, but like literally, his sniper mode is the same height as Megatron.
But yeah, I could see. Obviously, Tarn is a Voyager, so you kind of have to work around the scale with him being a Voyager. But I could see K-On probably being either like a bigger deluxe or a Voyager, most likely.
I feel like this for the sake, because again, engineering is how we determine scale nowadays. I feel like if it was K-On, he has to be at least a Voyager, because him and Tarn are roughly around the same height.
Helix Plus would obviously be a leader class.
Wait, who?
Helix.
Oh. The dude with the dude with the smelting pit for his stomach.
Yeah. And then Thesaurus would probably be I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure he would also be a leader class.
The dude with a living grinder for a belly.
Yeah. And then Agent or Dominus Ambus or Agent, 11-3 or 113, whatever. He could obviously be like a core class or a small deluxe.
I'd say small deluxe, considering he is basically the pet.
Also,
and then
I know we can all agree with this. Nickel has to be core class. No other
core class.
Nickel has to be a core class.
Nickel, I could honestly see her being a core class, but I also can see her being about the size of like animated Bumblebee, the Legacy United animated Bumblebee.
Nah, dude. If we get Nickel, she has to be a core class. Like, she is literally Minicon Mom. She's so small that she got inside Tesserus's stomach to like fix the grinders and everything.
Also, she's adorable.
She's precious. I fucking love her.
So anyways, Belle, do you have any other questions or opinions on things?
You turned the attention to me and my brain died.
Oh, so me 90% of the time.
Oh, so when Josh does that all the fucking time.
Uh-oh.
Tag me all you want. I won't comment what I just said.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Supreme class is technically Commander these days? I don't know, dude.
No, Supreme class is Titan.
Okay, well then, hey, Titan class landmine apparently.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, like Cybertruck? Yeah, dude, that'd be funny as hell.
People will be so pissed.
That's literally the equivalent of getting a Transformer the size of a Tonka truck.
Yeah, and then Aladar will be able to smash him in the head.
Walk right into that one. Literally.
That did remind me of the idea that I gave to a TFA a little bit ago about them making a Titan class, King Starscream from Cybertron.
Yeah.
Give him the big crown, big cannon, big sword.
Titan.
Yeah, it would have to be Titan because it's like that's how. Yeah, because like literally, I'm looking over at Year of the Snake Omega Supreme with the Armageddon upgrade kit next to my Power of the Primes Predaking. It's Titan.
So yeah, no. Basically, what he just said, Alan, landmine would be the same size as galactic size Starscream from Cybertron, and that's not how that's gonna work.
But it would be a nice homage to the episode of Cybertron whenever he actually.
Yeah, that's basically where he's going with it.
I know.
Oh,
I'm just saying for the sake of it, for the people who don't know.
I came up with a question.
Go ahead.
It's
I'm
very
curious.
basic, but I came up with a question. Favorite animal?
I'll start things off. I'll start things off. I am a spider man.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun,
just saying, I like spiders. I always have.
Spooters.
Are we really going to count spiders here, though?
Spiders are
It's
animals.
still an animal.
Thank
Tarantulas
you.
are
I like
animals.
her. It's a second
It's
time
still an
on my
animal.
side. Yes, spiders are animals because insects and arachnids are part of the animal kingdom.
Spooters are animals.
Spooter? You even call them spooters?
Come on, put respect
I really
on
like her now.
Arachnia and Tarantulas.
I like spooters.
Moving on.
I like the reptilians.
My boyfriend
Fine.
also likes spooters.
Spooters are understood.
He has little 3D printed spooters.
Oh,
I like spiders.
wanna see.
TFA likes spooters.
Do we count dinosaurs in any way, shape, or form?
That's not an animal.
They're dead.
Well,
That's a-
you're fucked, Eleanor.
What's
I
his
mean,
favorite
you
spider?
could technically say birds because they're basically.
TFA.
Gosh.
Huh?
What is your favorite type of spooter?
Okay, here we go.
I'll answer it quick for the sake of his arachnophobia. Mexican red knee tarantula. That's my favorite.
They have a red knee.
Mexican red knee tarantula.
They're gorgeous.
That's a good one. I forget what it's
Uh,
called, but I like the one that has way too many colors because it's pleasing to the eyeballs.
So, anyways, favorite animal, Briximus.
Oh, if I really had to, if we're talking, not like mythological stuff and dinosaurs, yada yada yada, probably sharks.
Sharkies.
Because I've always found sharks so fascinating, and I genuinely enjoy like Shark Week when it comes on like Discovery Channel or whatever it is, and and I've just always been fascinated with sharks, no matter what.
Sharky sharks. What are you doing?
Brother.
Sharks are pretty good.
Alex.
Bengal tigers.
If you want a specific shark, probably the hammerhead.
Honestly, same.
They're goofy looking.
That's why
Bricks.
they're goofy like me.
Bricks.
Oh,
Bricks.
Hmm?
You just became my new best friend. Asshole.
damn.
asshole.
Says that with Rob
Rob,
right.
you
That
call him
to
an asshole
Rob?
now. You've known him for how long?
Oh, normally I call him a dick.
Makes sense.
Right, that didn't do too much damage down there, did it?
Yeah, that's why I thought it was so cool how in Wild Force Wild Force Power Rangers there was a Megazord that was a hammerhead. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
There was a sword that was good, yeah.
Anyways, Alex, favorite animal.
He just said it, Bengal tiger.
Oh. Hi, sir.
Yeah, I said it.
So then,
Good job. Rob.
The snake. Snake. No, what kind of snake?
King
It's
Cobra, motherfucker. King Cobra.
a snake.
Cobra Commander.
Hold on.
It's in fucking kindergarten.
Beast Wars Neo, Karada.
That and I can call him Danger Noodles.
Danger noodles.
Danger
He's
noodle.
with Neo Karada.
It's a dangerous
He
noodle.
literally turns into a king cobra. I'm amazed you have not tracked that down yet.
I do not like snakes.
Danger
It's a
noodle.
dangerous nude.
But yeah, my favorite. So, if we were to actually go into the full blown details of it, I've always loved sharks. But since I want to be different, and since Bricks already said sharks, I'm going to go ahead and say for my land animal, I've always gravitated towards lions.
Lions were also said. Come up with another idea.
Who said lions?
Yeah, who said?
No, he said Bengal tiger.
He said Bengal
I
tiger.
thought he said a lion.
No.
Nice.
Very well loved.
They're big cats.
How
Close
the fuck are you going to sit here and give me shit when you're not even paying attention?
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Damn.
Fuck you.
Cut her some slack. They're both big cats.
They're both pussies.
They're both big boys.
They're both pussies.
Oh.
What that means?
Anyways, so yes, my favorite land animal has always been, well, lions. Preferably, if I had to pick one particular breed,
Lio convoy.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a white lion because I've always loved the way they looked, and obviously Lio convoy. Duh.
All right, my turn. Favorite land animal is a doggo, of course. Love the little floofy butts. Anyways, favorite water animal is a sea turtle because they're really cool. And then my favorite reptile is a bearded dragon because my bearded dragon just recently passed away and his name was Godzilla.
Whoa.
And I loved him so much.
How the heck did I remember that?
Joshua, shut up.
No,
Sorry for your
Wow.
Telling him
I'm
to shut
talking
up on
about
his own
Godzilla.
spot.
Don't even.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
You know about animal loss, so don't even interrupt me, sir.
Keep in mind whose show this is.
Don't.
Kick me out all you want. I don't care.
She's your daughter now. You're the one that has to deal with her.
You shush.
Reel it in, BC. Reel it in.
I was talking about a tragic event, and you know how much I love Godzilla.
I know. Do you see me shutting the fuck up?
Jesus.
No,
Go on.
I do not hear you shutting the fuck up.
Oh, come.
Wow. Her pet's the one that dies, and you do this?
Damn.
Tears. Anyways,
Go on.
no,
I don't know if you heard me. I'm sorry for your loss.
it's fine.
Good.
I got his little paw print and his ashes on my shelf. Anyways,
didn't
next question.
Well, I didn't realize we were doing like the different classes of it. I don't know, whatever. Like land, sea, and air.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It was like last second.
I know
change.
precisely why you're saying that, and if I'm going to warn you now, you really don't want to have that conversation with me because I'll win it any day of the week.
Like every other conversation.
I'll try and make mine, I guess, because I want to do all three. So I said spiders. I guess that would be my land one.
Also, just really quick, adding to that conversation. If Leo Breaker's so good, then why did they repaint him as Lio Convoy?
Ha 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 ha! Gotcha!
Technically twice, but anyway.
Finger guns.
Oh yeah, twice actually. Both his little figure and the bigger one.
The big boy.
But yeah, so land will be spiders for me because obvious reasons.
Speaking of big and little,
favorite bird, like air based, I'm torn between a kiwi and a penguin.
Oh, I love kiwis.
Someone else who knows about kiwi. Josh, I love her.
I know kiwis too, dude. You didn't ask.
Well, I didn't
Kiwis
know.
are
People don't-
adorable.
People don't look at kiwis. Like, if I were to say another type of New Zealand bird, I think it's New Zealand, but like the
Yes,
the
New
frigate
Zealand.
bird. No.
The what
another
bird?
one. The frigate bird.
Oh,
The bird is away. The bird.
But yeah, I'm torn between penguin and kiwi.
I actually have that song downloaded.
But
Let's
I'm
not.
torn between the penguin and the kiwi, but I think I'm leaning more towards kiwis because they're just awkward little guys. And then
what
C,
type of penguin?
I'm surprised Beast Wars Neo didn't have someone turn into a kiwi.
oh, I want to transform that turns into a kiwi now.
Like, considering how many wild and crazy beast modes they had, I'm surprised the kiwi wasn't included in that.
Oh, I had the perfect name for him too. Damn it! Call him Dasher.
PFA. What type of penguin?
Regular emperor penguin.
Oh,
Emperor
I like
thing?
tuxedo penguins.
Those are a thing.
Yes, tuxedo penguins are a
My
thing.
favorite penguins are the ones from Madagascar.
I like the one with the little yellow eyebrows. I forgot what they're called.
Aren't those
are the
emperors?
emperor penguins.
No, those aren't emperors. Emperors have the one like the yellowish belly. The ones with the eyebrows, I think they're called.
So, Alan, I'm going to give you two options. You can either suffer another loss from me, or
From
you can
Bean?
deal with Bell.
From
Macaroni
Bean?
penguins. That's what they're called.
Macaroni penguins. Now they're my favorite because that's just funny.
That's what
Macaroni.
they're called.
They are now the noodle penguin.
But
Noodle penguin.
oh yeah, penguin or kiwi. I think I'm leaning towards kiwi, and then sea wise, I think I'd have to say orca, just because Free Willy.
I love orcas.
Yeah, I
Orcas
called it
are
with
so
orca.
pretty.
Free Willy.
Orcas are pretty. I just prefer sea turtles because they have more pretty colors.
I can't argue with that.
Pretty colors are satisfying to eyeballs.
This is true.
If you couldn't tell by my hair, pretty colors are very satisfying to eyeballs. I quite literally have rainbow hair.
Ooh.
So
I always wanted to do like a red highlight in my hair because I got like black hair. I wanted to add some red to it.
Ooh.
Okay, everyone, it is getting late, so let's go ahead and reel it in. One more question per person. And we're going to start with Bricks.
Bricks!
Feels like you've been starting with me the whole time, but okay.
You're the one that came the most prepared, so.
Well, I already went through all my prepared stuff. Oh, here's one. What is the one toy line or other franchise you collect from the most that isn't Transformers?
Well, I originally had an answer for it.
I know what
So by default, I'm going to have to say Gundam model kits. But I don't count them as toys.
Yeah,
I can't answer this because all I collect is Transformers.
You bought a Marvel Legend of Death's Head, so technically you do have an answer.
No,
Death's
I
Head
don't,
too.
because he's Transformers as well. He is a Transformers character.
You bought a Marvel Legend, you dabbled in it, it counts.
It's one. That's not a collection.
I would say that counts because I did the same thing.
Thank you.
It's one though, and it's not a collection. It's literally.
Mine is.
And I have one Godzilla.
I want them to make just a regular Death's Head, like his original comic appearance.
Mine's not like a toy specifically, but I have it's like collector's figures kind of. It's a bunch of Funko Pops. My biggest collection being Nightmare Before Christmas or my Wonder Woman ones, because I have the full and complete Wonder Woman collection. So
my girlfriend that I used to have, she was really into Funko Pops.
I have probably about 1,000 in my room right now.
I probably bought her too many.
I will never understand the appeal of Funko Pops. Not shitting on anyone who likes them. I don't understand the appeal.
I only own a select few, just based on like characters I really love, like Doctor Doom, Optimus Prime, Shockwave.
Fair.
My dad has the giant Unicron one.
That's one I was legitimately almost tempted to get because it's like I have the HasLab one.
Alan said Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, Hot Wheels, Lego, and Hammond Collection dinosaurs. Savage.
Kamen Rider.
Whee!
Mini
That's
plot.
a fun thing to collect. What did you say, Rob?
I didn't hear it, Rob. What was it?
I didn't either.
Mini plot.
Ah.
I guess those do count, don't they?
Okay, TFA. Your turn to ask a question.
What is the meaning of life? No, I'm kidding.
Question 10.
What's everyone's favorite color?
Really?
Fuck. Okay. What is everyone's favorite design from Transformers?
Ooh. Fuck, that's a good one. So entirely by default, because I really can't, because again, it's getting late, I really can't think. I'm gonna have to fall back and say Lyle Convoy is like my favorite design for a Transformers character ever.
Josh, the recent movie, I think the bird's name was Earhart.
Air
Air-Razor. That was my favorite design.
It's a shame we never saw her robot mode.
Yeah, we're all still bitter we never got to see her robot mode. Just come on, man.
But I loved her. Her design is amazing.
Yeah, her design was badass in the movie.
Which is why
I
everyone
hated
was
that she
upset to
died.
not see the robot mode.
MP Soundwave.
I mean, that's just G1 Soundwave, but I'll take it.
It's G1, but detail.
Detail. I love that. Just
I love that. I love that. It's G1, but
detail.
It'd be like that Pacha.
With
It'd
detail.
be like a Pacha meme from Emperor's New Groove. It was going around with like that.
Not Emperor's New Groove.
anyways, I said Lyle Convoy, obviously.
Rob?
Beast Wars Megatron.
Oh, that was
Ooh.
You know what I have to say to that?
I would have been so disappointed if any of you fuckers didn't say that.
It's Beast Wars Megatron. You have to.
The moment anyone says Beast Wars, it's always immediately followed with yes.
No, it's either followed with yes or oh, you mean Barney.
Buttery. I mean, yeah.
I fuck you, son of a bitch. You motherfucker.
SPD
Oh my duck.
What the fuck did I just miss?
He did an SPD
He
reference.
used the Beast Wars Megatron voice to do Bridges Buttery from SPD.
To be fair, I would have done that if you didn't do that.
In terms of design for me, it's always been, and it's why he's always been one of my favorite Decepticons, it's Shockwave.
Okay.
I was always capsulated with Shockwave because of just how unique he was compared to everyone else. He was the only one with a gun arm. He was the only one who had a single eye in his face. And he was the only one who was purple, and purple was my favorite color, so I gravitated to it.
Okay, so Brick said Shockwave, you said Beast Wars Megatron, I said Lyle Convoy.
Savage said Soundwave.
Sam said Soundwave.
I said Air-Razor.
Yeah, Bell said Air-Razor. So the only one technically that didn't answer was you, TFA.
Tidal
I have
Wave.
many, obviously, but similar to you.
In this case, for you, we'll say Tarn.
Actually, I was gonna say Tidal Wave again.
I guessed. I got it right.
God damn. You know, Don, moving on.
I'm TFA. I think I'm on the same wavelength as you.
Oh, haha. I guess you could say. I guess you could say you're on the same tidal wavelength.
Hey, guys. Bell's turn.
What?
One more question to end the night.
Is everyone familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's, or am I just going on a...
You are more than likely the only one here familiar with that kiddo.
I'm familiar.
Actually, I'm kind of familiar with it thanks to Jacksepticeye.
That's my generation of gaming. That's my stuff.
That is also my generation.
Okay, never mind. All right, well, it is now considered on the table.
Stop assuming.
It'll just be quick.
Favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character
It's
out of
question.
all
We're
of
gonna
the
figure it out.
franchises.
Oh shit.
Like specifically animatronics.
So our favorite animatronic.
Yeah,
Fuck.
out of
That's
all
a-
of the franchises.
That's a good one.
Mine's a
Springtrap,
little bit.
Springtrap, because I loved his design in 3.
Oh my goodness. Have you seen him in FNAF VR, Alex?
I can see it all over your
I have.
I love when he's like crawling through the vent in FNAF VR. It's so cool.
He has something to say.
Rob?
I personally could give two shits of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Understandable.
I mean, to each their own.
Why do I
That
have a
was my
feeling
childhood,
Belle's
man.
gonna kill
Come
me in my
on.
sleep?
If she does,
That's
don't expect me to come looking for you.
Oh god.
That's my childhood, Rob. That was mine and my best friend's childhood, man.
I got one, and it might be. I might be obvious. And I think
TFA,
it's-
go ahead.
I think it's from Security Breach.
Which character?
DJ Music Man.
Oh yeah, Security Breach.
Oh, that's a fucking fine.
He's fucking cool.
He is
Man.
fucking cool. Mine's definitely Lolbit from Sister Location.
I was either gonna say
They will never find your body. They will never find your body.
Probably have to be. Oh, it's hard. I think I've always been partial to Foxy.
I feel like everyone has at some point.
He's a
You know
pirate
what?
with a hook hand.
Well, it's not just that. I love pirates a lot, and he's the one animatronic
Yeah.
who has a theme, like he's pirate themed, and so I've always just been partial to that.
I hate how much we're on a similar wavelength because I think I was the same way.
I was as well. I was also
Your
really into
heart
Foxy as a
fidelity.
kid.
Tidal wavelength. Ah.
Joshua?
Yes, Josh.
If I was forced to pick, I would have to say it would be the Foxy design from FNAF 4.
Ooh, Nightmare Foxy?
Like, yeah, Nightmare Foxy, thank you. I couldn't remember the technical term, but all of the designs from FNAF 4, they just did it for me because they took the whole idea of the animatronic and just amped the horror aspect of it. Each and every design you see in FNAF 4, they literally look as if they are ready to tear you in half. And I love it.
Like, you might as well take the ridiculous concept and, like, run with it as far as possible, and that's what FNAF 4 kind of did.
Yeah.
Another favorite of mine are the little Freddles, because they're so goddamn annoying, but they're so freaking cute.
Wait, which ones?
The little Freddles. The little tiny, like, Freddy plushies that were on the bed in FNAF 4.
Oh.
The little tiny, like, 3 Freddy plushies that are absolutely terrifying, but they're also adorable at the same time. And they fucking annoy the shit out of you.
Okay. So
I also love
Rawr.
Freddy from Security Breach just because of the memes.
Glamrock Freddy is amazing.
And which, by the way, he was voiced by Kellen Goff. I mentioned Kellen Goff earlier in this stream. That's one of his voice roles that he's done.
Wait,
oh, I think I know who that is, actually.
He's the voice of Security Breach Freddy.
Glamrock Freddy.
Glamrock Freddy. He's also the original voice of Freddy from Sister Location.
Funtime Freddy.
I was gonna say it was torn between DJ Music Man and Roxy.
And he's a huge Transformers fan.
Yeah. I'm a huge FNAF fan. I've been into it since I was like 9.
So with that said, Alex, your turn.
Alex. Why do I
If
feel like
you
Alex
had-
would like Bonnie?
I just said like sweet. Anyway. If you had to spend one day, the whole 24 hours, not just, oh, we can hang out for lunch, bye, the whole 24 hours, with any character you could possibly think about to hang out with, no matter what the hell's going on with that character or what time period, whatever, who's that one character you'd hang out with?
From what?
Yes.
Anything.
But it has to be a fictional character?
Doesn't have to be.
So it could be an actual person.
So then by that proxy, it could be like a live action interpretation.
I'll simply sit down and simply say either David Draymond or Venom.
I would love to have many conversations with the Ghost Rider.
Mine would be Markiplier or... That's a hard one. Scooby-Doo.
Hey,
Weezing.
make sure he doesn't break his back, okay?
Fucking.
Or to actually squeeze the shit out of Rexy and Jackie in real life.
Jesus.
Now that was a spine breaker.
It wasn't just a spine breaker. Might as well have banged his ass.
I think
I
Josh
wonder
was
what
the
would break
one who got that.
I'm sorry, man. That was a bit of a chiropractic accident.
Oh god. I wondered what would break first. No, wait.
If I had to hang out for 24 hours with a character, it would probably be Charlie Watson from the Bumblebee movie.
Jackie!
Oh, no.
That's a loaded question, man. Shit.
No, that was
quite...
that was kind of a
Shit
joke
balls,
because Haley Steinfeld's kind of a celebrity crush of mine.
Yeah, but she plays a character, a fictional character, so it still works.
I don't know, but like legit though, like to actually like hang out with, it would probably be a split between the Ghostbusters or Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie.
Ghostbusters!
Or
That's
actually
surprising.
Mirage from Rise of the Beasts would be fun to hang out with.
Ooh!
Oh, who wouldn't?
You know,
Right.
surprising-
Yeah, Mirage is
Surprisingly-
awesome.
Mirage has the vibe of jazz.
Yeah.
And he stays mostly in one piece.
surprisingly, I don't think mine would be Transformers related.
Oh.
Leave it to Mirage to make Jazz look that much more of a fucking bitch.
Which is funny because he turns into Jazz's G1 alt mode.
No, that's not his alt mode. Jazz was a 934 or 945.
It's close enough.
Okay.
It's still the Porsche.
No one is going to pay that much of close of attention to the car unless you're that specifically anal. Let's be honest here. All right.
You doubt the power of the Transformers fandom.
Mirage definitely would be a cool character to hang out with, though, if you really think about it. Like that, like calm attitude.
Oh yeah.
And
That would be a
how
cool character to hang out with.
Remember?
you know, and Mirage also seems to have a lot of knowledge of the human race. Like he was able to name off like E.T. and like all these other
Big. Mirage. Big will never. It was just a movie. You'll never be a real boy.
Apparently, Mark is he's going to be leaving the Funky Bunch. What a world!
What a world.
Funky Bunch.
It's a '90s thing.
Aw.
Yeah, it's a 90s
question.
thing, kid. Oh,
It's
God.
it's
Oh,
such a
God.
He's becoming a father, guys. Look at him.
He's become
He's
old.
He's not old.
He's
30
become
Fucking old, accept it.
You're an
He's
old
become-
man.
a man.
A man that's old.
He's become sour
So-
milk.
So like I.
Why
So
was that funny?
like I was saying, I don't think mine would be a Transformers character, surprisingly enough.
We're fossilized.
Sure.
I called you fossilized.
I still have yet to answer.
Hey!
Go ahead, answer. Answer.
Yeah,
Like I've been
go ahead.
saying, mainly trying to say this for shock value. So surprisingly, mine would not be a Transformers character.
Wow.
Okay, then who would he be?
I feel like I could vibe with Luffy from One Piece.
God damn it.
That's not who I thought you were going to say at all. Actually, holy shit.
I did not think this was going to take an
if we're
anime
talking
turn.
One Piece, okay. Let me get closer.
What did I say again?
That is a creepy angle. Don't do that ever again, Bricks. No. No.
Yeah, he's doing the
No.
So, wait, so did I say something yet?
You said Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, that's a big Ghost Rider.
Hey,
I don't
TFA.
know why Luffy. I just feel like I could vibe with him. He's down for whatever, so it's like.
He's an old man. He's already losing his memory.
TFA. It's funny that you bring up. Luffy and One Piece because I have been binging through One Piece recently.
Sub or dub?
Both.
Okay. I still need to catch up on the dub.
I'm currently on episode 640.
Ooh. I forget what
That
arc
was a
that
lot
is.
of episodes. My
And
goodness.
I've been watching since
One Piece is literally in the thousands.
yeah, they're almost on 1,100.
This is why I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
like-
not.
I
I
think
don't
it's-
have the attention span.
I think it's
I
like,
don't either. So
I think it's like 1,000.
anyway, so that was Alex's question.
They're on 1,008.
Answer, you dick.
Yeah, I think I'm at
thought
like
you did.
1,000.
No.
Or they're up to 1,038 right now.
Again,
So what's your
memory
answer?
loss because he's
1,080.
old.
Wait, what episode are you at, Bricks?
No. So I'm at 600 and
Hey, guys.
640, but they currently have
He
1,000.
still needs to answer the question.
Sorry, I was trying to get some info.
Surprisingly, mine's not a Transformers character either.
Okay, who would you pick?
I'm not
That's
alone.
it.
I fucking hate you.
Wait, what do you say?
What do you say? Because
He was
What'd you
spending
say?
20, this motherfucker would spend 24 hours with Jason Todd. Mm-hmm.
you fuck.
I want a pistol at motherfucker.
His name is fucking Rob for a reason.
GTA.
Wait, what about GTA?
Me constantly pistol whipping you.
Oh, fuck off.
I just did it the first time I ever did it was entirely on accident. I killed him. And I'm like, all I did was hit you with the pistol. What the fuck just happened?
Oh shit, Briximus, you're in one of the heavy. Ooh, we were in a good arc.
Okay, so now it's your turn to ask a question.
Okay, actually, I have to think.
Oh fuck shit.
Wait, you weren't thinking that entire time?
Nope.
It's a scrapyard. Do we ever think?
Is there a brain? No, no brain. Just floof.
Guys, there's a problem with smoking in here now.
No brain, only bullet.
Nothing.
Also, Belle, that was Aladar's song you just sung, okay?
Wait, what?
She was saying something about no, we have
Is
no
there
brain.
a
I'm like,
brain?
that's
No, just floof. No brain.
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
That's Aladar's song.
That's Aladar.
It's from TikTok. It's
Yeah,
normally
I've-
what people do for the dogs and stuff
seen
when
that.
their dogs are being dumbasses.
Okay.
The dogs look so sad.
Everybody!
Shut the fuck up.
The way you said everybody, now I got that stupid song. Everybody, let's get it started.
His turn to ask the question.
If you had to pick a G1 character to be put in the Transformers movies, in the Rise of the Beast design, who would you pick?
Who would I?
Red alert.
Got an answer already.
Bruticus.
Ultra
Jeez.
Magnus. Ultra Magnus. We could have got him and Hot Rod in Revenge of the Fallen. Ultra Magnus's design looks sick as fuck. I would love to see
Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Cosmos.
I can see that.
The Protecto Box, Aladar.
A more accurate hound for me.
Honestly, Prowl, because we've like never seen Prowl in a live action film.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
We have never
Prowl
seen
has never been a named character in a live action film.
That's literally just peeing. We've never seen Prowl in a live action film.
We've never
We've seen
Prowl,
Sideswipe, we've
never
seen Hound,
Rattler.
we've seen Hot Rod, but like we've never seen a character who's had the name of Prowl.
Let me piggyback off of that. I know I said a Riddler, but Sunstreaker would be also awesome to see as well.
Smokescreen?
Which apparently there was concept art for Sunstreaker for Bumblebee, so
That figure looks sick.
I'm still bitter about that one.
Of course you're bitter.
well, here's the thing: that Sunstreaker will be hopefully more available than the Earthrise one.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh, God damn it.
I
man.
still don't own a single Sunstreaker in my collection, and I really want one.
That's okay, because he'll be part of what I like to call the COVID catch-up 5-pack.
That's fucked up. This is so
Thank
fucked up.
you, Trailbreaker. I do
Am
not
I
have a
fucking
Trailbreaker.
wrong?
So
Damn.
I'm pretty sure everybody answered your question.
Is that COVID ketchup 5-pack going to include G1 Hound?
No, it
Supposedly,
still
yeah.
technically counts.
You piece of shit.
But yeah,
Still
my
technically
answer
counts.
is Prowl. I'm solid on that.
Technically, my first answer was Riddler, but Sunstreaker is also a good follow-up. But yeah.
I said Ultra Magnus.
Josh looks
She
like
said-
he's saying, like a little girl who's pissed off.
No, she said Bruticus.
Yeah.
It would also be interesting to see Blur in the live action setting.
I have some info
I
about
said
a
Cosmo.
movieverse. I have some info about a movieverse Blur.
So yeah, everybody answered.
I could share that after the show, but
All
I
right,
do have info about that.
my turn.
Bitches.
End us off with a bang, Josh.
If you were forced to take your favorite character of all time and put them in a series that you feel they would actually fit in, what is the character and what is the timeline? Bricks first.
Tarn in the Transformers Prime continuity.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Like, and if we're being specific, I'd want to see Tarn specifically after Megatron resigns from the Decepticons, and it's like right after the Predacons Rising.
And
Who's voicing him?
He needs to be voiced by Keith David.
Shut up! I want to hear Bricks.
Let's see. Willem Dafoe. I don't know.
No,
Ooh.
I don't think that could work.
Do not doubt the power of Willem Dafoe.
I'm
It's
doubting
just
it for the
crazy,
sake
it
of
might work.
Tarn.
Either that or someone like maybe if we're doing like familiar
I'm fine,
Transformers
T.
voice actors, maybe like David K.
Belgium too.
I mean, David K did voice Hard Shell, so
Grandnephew was sleeping.
Something similar to that.
Hi, Tia.
I'd personally say Keith David just because I was on the same wavelength with James Roberts, the writer for IDW.
It's
You
just
know what, Ben?
it's really hard to pin a voice
that-
because Tarn, one of his most iconic parts of the character is his voice. His voice is like one of his major parts of his character.
Yeah, because he literally talks people to death. Like
So
that's his whole
kind of a
thing.
loaded
He
question.
can match the tone and timbre of his voice with the person's beating spark to basically coax their spark into just dying.
I have one.
So, TFA, you got a character?
Savage said he had one. I want to let him go first.
I'm going in order.
Okay. Fuck, Briximus, you took one of my top 5 guys.
Well, you still have 4 more to work with.
I mean,
Not
you
really,
can't repeat the character, but you can repeat the universe.
I mean, I was gonna take one from an already existing universe and put it into a ladder version. So again, probably Tidal Wave. Put him into either. I want to say Prime, just to give the Decepticons a nautical soldier, or animated.
I would lose my mind at an animated style Tidal Wave.
Animated Tidal Wave,
God.
animated Omega Supreme.
Yeah, he could go up against Omega Supreme. If that didn't work, then what just happened?
My screen is bigger now.
I think something happened with Belle again. Hold on.
Yeah. Pooh.
We're going to see how either that or she's finally tired and deciding to go to bed. Either way, if she pops back in, she pops back in. If she doesn't, she doesn't.
Oh,
I guess
either
we can
way.
just continue until she pops back in.
So yeah, Tidal Wave and Transformers Prime or animated, or if that didn't work, Punch Counter Punch and Transformers Prime.
Okay, well, she's definitely not going to be coming back. She's going to bed.
All right.
Okay.
Good night. Nice
All right,
meeting
good
you.
night.
So, Savage, you're up.
I'm going to throw one that's completely south that I don't know if either has even thought of trying. Putting Soundwave in the Armada universe, voiced by James Earl Jones.
Soundwave and Okay, question. Actually, no, follow-up questions. Follow-up questions. Because everyone in Armada had vehicle modes. What would Soundwave's vehicle mode be?
He would probably be a land-based vehicle, probably just the same thing like animated, like an SUV.
Okay.
And his trunk would open up so that way it would accompany the minicon gimmick.
Yeah, I can see that.
But what would... Okay.
And you could say that would be his cassette thing.
I mean, they kind of did it in for the Cybertron figure.
Yeah. Oh my god, I completely forgot they literally made the whole cyber key thing basically drop a bomb in vehicle mode.
Also, if you're about to say what would it be his minicon, we literally have only a couple other Cassetticons I don't think they were ever used. So I would literally just toss Rumble or Ravage in there.
I wasn't
honestly, I want to see Ratbat get used more.
I wasn't gonna say what was his minicon gonna be. I was gonna say what was his minicon gimmick gonna be, because when Optimus Power links with Sparkplug, he ends up.
Okay, we're diving a little too deep into it.
This is what happens when you get nerds talking about a conversation they really like.
Honestly,
it's just a natural occurrence.
Soundwave and Armada, I could see that.
EMP blast. Anyway, continue on.
Okay. I want to see Motormaster and Transformers Prime.
That kind of happened with Rig 2015.
No, I mean like
a proper Motormaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
As to who I would have voiced by?
Troy Baker.
No.
No.
He doesn't have that.
North.
He doesn't have that gruff. Can I pitch a voice?
Sure.
Fred Tatasciore.
If you know. I know. Yeah, fuck it. And
Because, yeah, well, it works for Megatron as well. I could hear that voice work for Motormaster.
so if you were expecting me to say Lyle Convoy, let that dream die.
Nope.
You're gonna say Big Convoy.
No.
No. I have a feeling I know who.
Star
Saber. If it's a character, I think it is. No, perfect.
Not even thinking Star Saber. I'm thinking.
Okay, who do you think it is? Sideburn. Fuck, he knows me too well.
I was saying, I was going to say the same fucking thing.
You want to know who would be perfect? The voice actor for Insomniac Spider-Man.
Yuri?
Mm-hmm.
Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that does work.
That would work.
Yeah.
What about Nolan North?
No, Yuri and Sideburn though.
Yeah.
That fits more than you think. Also, wait,
I
what
just
universe?
found another
did
one I'd
you-
like to see.
You just broke my brain. Now I can't even remember what universe it was going to put him in.
Oh.
It wasn't Prime, was it? Was it Prime?
No, it wasn't Prime.
Was it Cyberverse?
It wasn't Cyberverse either, because fuck that one.
Animated, Beast Wars.
Give him a second.
Sideburn, voiced by Yuri
Lowenthal.
Lowenthal, in the Earthspark universe.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Tarn in the Earthspark universe.
Voiced by Keith David.
Steal my shit!
Voiced by Keith David.
I just barely thought of that right now.
I'm
Like, as
hoping
you
he
said,
shows up.
Earthspark, I just thought of that.
I'm hoping he shows up in season 2. I'm really hoping he shows up in season 2.
Tarn would absolutely destroy everyone in his path.
Tarn has to show up in season 2. He just has to. And Keith David better voice him.
Man down.
Actually, Keith David or Kevin Michael Richardson.
Holy fuck.
I know
Keith
who's gonna
David
decide.
would be a good choice, in my opinion.
I love how
From
he's
the
talking.
dead.
I love how he's talking from the dead. I knew it was going to be Sideburn. You can't kill me because I'm being forced to live. Remember, jackass?
You know what, jackass? If you really decided to test me right there, yeah. If I shoot you again, you die brutally.
Nah, you said
Because I'm not. Because no. If you want to keep playing that, if I shoot you and I hit a very vital area, you won't die quick. You'll die slow.
Whatever
So
you say.
I will be forcing you to live as you bleed out. Stay dead.
Whatever you say, Mary Sue.
Or if he shoots you, you wake up next day.
No, hell no. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me.
Full of ice. What's going on?
He's threatening violence on me again.
What doesn't he?
All right. Fun's all right, guys. Fun's over.
All right.
Hey.
And the
Would
one
that
in
be
your
a-
ankle holster.
I'm wearing socks, dickhead.
Fine. Then
Okay.
the one strapped to your back like Die Hard.
Don't forget the one between your butt cheeks.
I wouldn't be surprised he has a mini pistol between his balls.
Don't forget to disarm the Gatling titties.
AKA G1 Wreck-Gar.
Oh my god, the Tommy gun tits.
All right. We're done. It's been a fun episode. Lots of questions, lots of answers. I definitely feel like last week was better. Just turnout wise, was a lot better.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Well, at least I showed up on time.
Howsoever, I guess in terms of this is going to be the thing I think we're doing. There's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more questions for me to ask. Will Briximus ever be able to find that one last piece once again? Will TFA figure out what other Transformer to get other than that one Transformer he saw on Amazon? Will Rob ever be able to recover from buying Motormaster? And will BC figure it out?
I found it.
Not that piece, the other piece. And will Savage survive another day with this crowd of just pure dumbassery and the gassiest person in the crowd all time? Find out next time on episode 95 of the Scrapyard, titled...
Did we even come up with the title yet?
It's called Scrapyard 95.
Shut the fuck up.
Scrapyard, episode 95.
Bullshittery at its best.
Would you shut the fuck up? I literally just had it, and when you opened your mouth, I lost it. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Was it the topic that we mentioned earlier that would have been a good episode?
No, that'll be at a later date.
All right, wanted to clarify.
I swear there was another one from last time or the time before that TFA also suggested.
Yeah.
Scrapyard, episode 95. What keeps us collecting?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a very good one.
So, with that said, everybody, thank you for coming out. I appreciate you guys. And as always, I've been BC.
I'm fucking around.
The Savage, and that's been the Goddaughter and Bees.
TFA 1024, the TF Addict. And remember, keep in mind, I may not be on every episode, but I will do my best. And please don't be concerned if I'm not part of it.
Briximus!
I guess we'll catch y'all next time.
Oh boy.
Till all are one.